の森で目を覚ます記憶目の獣が闇の中嘲笑うよ巡る石の中そばにいて白き人よ輝きをもたらして今すぐにこの渇き潤してこの目に映るものは恋日の真夏の影の空には血潮にたぎる月よ遥かな時を越えたあなたの命を愛した今夜だけは譲れない
Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Sup, guys? Yo, Fupon Sabi here. We are back. Not even back. We're starting! As you can see, Melty Blood version 1.100. And I have this. We're going to use an arcade stick. I managed to get it working, luckily. And yeah, we're going to start the original Melty Blood to find the true Shion lore. I'm ready, dude. Let's do it. Okay. I press OK. We're starting. So we're going to find out the original Shion lore. Oh, let me turn off the lights, too. Oh, it's so bright because of that. Oh, well. Hold on. Please wait. Please wait. I think I have to do this. It always, like, messed up the screen. Dang it, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry. We can, cover. Hopefully. This is like a little bit buggy because this is the original Melty Blood. There's not Impact. There's not MBAA. This is Melty Blood, the original one. It's so. I don't know. Let's just do it, bro. Story mode. We're gonna do it. Just like 8 routes. We're gonna start. Here we go. I hope it's voice. Ah, it's not voice. I got you. The beginning of August. Traffic density, 5 cars per hour. Daily estimate, approximately 100 people using electric railways. Temperature, 38 degrees centigrade. This summer. The human weather makes it painful to breathe. Someone said we look like fish in a tank, gasping for breath. Melty Blood. Is that why it's called Melty Blood when melting in the summer heat? I heard that I passed by on the street. I had to laugh to myself. A fish in a tank gasping for breath? It's true, a fish out of water would suffocate, but not fish in a tank, like us surrounded by moisture. Then I thought about it a little more. A fish left all alone. It drifts motionless to the top, belly up. The water stagnates. It grows dark with algae. The dead fish opens and closes its mouth. Ah, that's what they meant. Yes, those words describe this summer perfectly. The roasting air feels like you could hold it in your hand. It's impossible to see more than 10 meters ahead. Even though it's the middle of the day, no one is around. The silence is abandoned, ruins hang over the town. In the streets, there aren't even the shadows of cars. You could sleep in the middle of the road without any worries. It's like I'm walking through the ruins of an ancient city, lost beneath the sea. So what they said about the fish was dead on. I, Tonoshiki, that's us, the main character, aimlessly drift through the bright darkness. Tsukihime! Let's go! Day! A strange summer. It's not that no one is here, it's just that no one is on the streets. The platforms by the trains are empty. All that passes by are the trains full of people. On the other hand, you can see where the people are if you look carefully. Inside the department stores, things are as busy as ever. The cafes are as full as any other day. It's only outside that looks empty and abandoned. It's a normal summer day inside the buildings. Right, everyone is inside. It isn't because it's so hot outside, rather that rumor is the cause. Did you hear? There was another murder in the park yesterday. You mean that rumored vampire serial killer? I guess it hasn't ended yet. I hear voices discussing the same story yet again. The sound of the voices behind me, a group of girls eagerly sharing the latest gossip as they walk. Hey! I turn around to talk to them about it. There's no one there. What? The city's abandoned. As if the voices were just the wind, and those girls passing by were just a mirage. Dang, Shiki. He imagined girls in his head. Don't worry, I do that too. Maybe to those girls, I was also just a mirage as I passed by. I realized my legs brought me to the park. And there is no one here either, only the silence of deep night. Perhaps this is what they mean by midnight sun. That, you know, like before, all those murders, the killer who murdered all those women for no reason. I know, he's back. I heard they found bodies ripped apart in an alley. The voices catches me, and I turn around. Schoolboys, hazy in the light of the midnight sun, fade away. That is the reason why Tonoshiki walks through the town alone. When did all these rumors start to spread throughout the town? They say the murderer is back. They say the victims died from blood loss. They say the killer is a vampire, death itself. The incidents from 1 year ago had almost been forgotten. But I know it isn't possible for that vampire to have returned. That killer died, and no other vampires have appeared. But that hasn't stopped the rumor from spreading. All across the city, they whisper stories, the body count rising with each telling. Yesterday, it was the park. Today, it's the alley. Will it be the school tomorrow? The body count is still rising. More and more people believe in the rumors until no one will go out at night. This is exactly what happened 1 year ago. In the suffocating heat. The town where traffic has ceased. But the strangest thing is, there are no strange murders this time, just the rumors. If crazy dream? What the heck is going on, bro? I feel dizzy. Not surprising, since I've been walking all over town since morning. My parched throat wants a drink from the machine, but it seems I don't have my wallet. Ah man, just don't have any luck these days. I complain softly, but it's true. That phrase seems to be popular this summer. Actually, everyone I pass seems to be saying that. Bad luck. I feel so uneasy. Only bad things happen. I am heading in a bad direction. Accidents just keep happening. Like the time my foot slipped on the stairs. Or when I accidentally saw Hisue changing. Okay. And Aki and Kohaku keep teasing me. Oh, teasing me. I thought tasing. I wouldn't be surprised if Akia tased Shiki. And that misunderstanding with Arc, where she gets so upset. Oh, when I broke that dish senpai like so much unhappiness at each little thing. The heat makes it hard to think, but maybe there's nothing strange about it all. Other people are having bad luck too. But then again, it seems to skip over the faultless Arc, the calm and composed CL senpai, and perfectionist Akia, and cleaning master Hisue. Dang, cleaning master. What about Kohaku? He's not gonna compliment Kohaku. Then the other words, it's just all these coincidences that give me such a bad feeling? What's Arc? Faultless, composed CL, perfectionist Akia, and cleaning master Hisue. No Kohaku. Is that not a coincidence, but inevitability? Huh? Again, the words of someone passing by. I sense someone turn around behind me. Oh, let's go! It's the first time we saw Shion, bro. So this is what Shion originally looked like. You zoomers, alright? This is actually her first character design. This is the original Melty Blood. I wonder if they clean her up and back. I think she looks a little bit different because it's probably like the original right here. Excuse me. A girl I never seen before bows curtly and walk away. That's rare. A foreigner. Well, not exactly rare. After all, Arc and CL Senpai are both foreigners. The hair on the back of my neck starts to stand on end. I stop walking and try to think why. After a few minutes, it hits me. Oh, is that it? Simple, really. I started wandering the town like this 2 days ago. That girl is the first person I've seen clearly. Dizzy again. Probably because I've been standing in the heat too long. You know, it's true. The summer is like a bad dream. Alright. Hologram summer. Wait, hologram summer, not on the blood layer. Hold on. Program. What? Error. What the hell is going on? Okay. It's like a GBA game, bro. Damn, I'm covering a little bit. My bad. Severing contact with Tonoshiki successfully withdrew ether light from his brain while passing by. Have moved to a sufficient distance. Strange. Did I fail? Tonoshiki had a strange expression. I'm not covering too much, it's alright. On his face when he saw me. I do not think anyone can detect a filament only a micron thick. Oh, is that it? Tonoshiki spoke those ambiguous words and sat down beside the flower bed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought this would be voice, bruh. Dang, it's not voice? That sucks. You know, M-Back is voice. I don't know about MBAA, but in the original Melty Blood, it seems, it's not voice. Only the gameplay's voice. He was probably dizzy. His data indicates that he found in favorable health. Oh, what the hell? Whoa! Alright. You know, I think composer is still right though. So Writer composed all the Melty Blood stuff. So he probably remixed some of the original Melty Blood. Not Melty Blood. Tsukihime songs like this one. So that's pretty cool. I want to hear more. Ooh. Oh my god. Is this Lord Raito? Nice remix, Lord Raito. This is the alley. No sign of anyone being here for at least a week. This is where Tonoshiki entered into his contract with the true ancestor, Arc, and thus fought with chaos. Tonoshiki, mystic eyes of depth perception, allow him to see the lifespan and to end existence for any object. Here first met the true ancestor, Arcuid Brunstud. No, it really was their second meeting. The first time, Tonoshiki was a dangerous killer ruled by his taste for death who barged into her plans. Yes, according to memory files I can read, Tonoshiki is normally a kind-hearted individual. However, homicidal impulses may emerge. He cannot be classified as harmless. Able to perceive an existent death, Tonoshiki can dismantle anything using his knife. He is the only one who can kill the immortal True Ancestor. True Ancestor, a legend which has been handed down through ages and never fades. Vampires, destroyed by the light of the sun, the living dead would drink the blood of others in exchange for immortality. In the beginning of the vampire race, the True Ancestors. Humans whose blood sucked by the True Ancestors become blood-drinking monsters themselves. Those who become vampires because of the True Ancestors are called Dead Apostles. Hold on, I gotta raise this up. I can't hear. I might have to raise it up for your time too, but I can't. If I like Alt Tab, it'll delete the game. So I don't know if this saves either. So you gotta bear with it. Most vampires today fall into subspecies of Dead Apostles. The oldest and most powerful of these are called the 27 Ancestors. Nero, when the 27 Ancestor was annihilated here. Shortly thereafter, the servant Akashi, who had his blood sucked by the ancestor, had his cycle of reincarnation ended here. 10 of the 27 ancestors, Nero Chaos. Unnumbered, the certain of Akashi, Michael Vodamjong. Even the knights of the church were unable to defeat the two of them. Did no one predict they would meet their end in this far east country? No, there are one person who predicted it. There was one who saw the possibility of the outcome. It wasn't a very detailed prediction. His equation formulated that the ancestors would fall to ruin in this land. The ancestors have fallen, but the true ancestor still remains. Of course, the agent of the church is still watching the other factors continue to interfere with further calculations. The power structure of the country Japan is different from ours. There are peculiar rules followed by the island country. One of those rules is to let the demon take care of demons. The ones unifying the demon in this area is the Tono family. The current head, mixed blood, resulted in abilities closely resembling the vampiric race. Tono Akia. I am interested in her as well, but he and the true ancestors are my primary concern. There's no time left. I have spent too much time observing this place. If it escaped this time, there may be a second chance. 3 years ago, that vampire escaped the hands of the church. I will destroy it this time with my own hands. There are several days until the full moon. As much as I do not wish to admit it, I am going to fight with calculations that do not guarantee victory. A sad thing for an alchemist at the Atlas Academy to say. However, it is not too late. 3 years ago, after that failed vampire hunt, I left the Atlas Academy. The Magic Association has cast its feelers far and wide to search for me, a deserter, and bring me back. Fleeing them has taken a toll on my mind and body, which have already begun to fail, all the same. I made it. There is still the possibility I will accomplish my goal. I must hurry. I have only one purpose, to exterminate that vampire. The affliction of a vampire and desecration of a human body and a vampire whose roots spread here in this town. Because I must remove both of them, Hold on. See, this one made me really confused. Because I know the lore is Shion. I know her lore a little bit. I got very confused when they talk about vampires and Tsukihime. So Sion's main mission is to kill the vampire that turned her into a vampire, right? I think she's gonna explain if she killed that vampire, she'll turn back human. So I was like, if Sasuke turned to a vampire, don't we kill Roa to turn him back? But then I think Ark said no, that can't happen because the dead apostles, the reason why they keep reproducing is because they get bored, so they make like zombie minions. And then one of the million of the zombie minions turn into another dead apostle and kill their parents. Even though they kill their parents, they still turn into dead apostles. So even if Shion killed the vampire, she'd still be a vampire though. Maybe they might explain more right here. Let me reread this a little bit. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, damn. Never mind. Okay. This is a very, very complicated visual novel. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Alright. Let's go with this. I think they picked the character for you. Okay. Shion Eltonum. Socorus. Sakaris. Socrates. Hereby decreed as candidate of the for Academy Director. The grim faces of the university president reading the edict. The students and the teachers looked at each other, eye wide. Unhushed whispers rise in hundreds of eyes facing me. Surprised, I'm astonished. I never would have thought it. Blame, unforgivable. Denial, I can't believe it. Other words I can't make out, blending together into sounds as arcane, as the syllables of a spell. Henceforth, Shion Eltonum will be Shion Eltonum Alicia. She will be accorded the privileges and respect of an instructor and have the same status as ambassador at large. The words of the university president are absolute, not just because of the authority of his position, but because the words make it clearer as a command. There are no protests from the audience, only mere glares directed at me. And not as though I suddenly changed. Of all that's gathered in the great hall, only the university president has seemed calm. As for everyone else, the students and even the teachers are dumbfounded with surprise. I suppose it is natural. I am now Shion Eltonum Alacia. Those given the name Atlas are chosen to represent this academy. No one guessed this out of all the student faculty. it would be an Eltnum. Then what's an Eltnum? Of course, I was calm. Not that I was informed beforehand. I would be given the name Alicia. Atlas. No, that's Alicia, right? Alicia. Simply that among the Atlas Association, I was the only one with the requisite power. Instead of being surprised, it was rather natural to be bored. Just what changed in my life since then? I do not look any different in the mirror. Since I was an Eltnum, a once noble house, the other treated me with contempt. Okay, that's new information for me. So Eltnum's a noble house, huh? I wonder if there's still a noble house in the Tsukihime universe, or in the Nasuverse. I wanna Google them. I excelled as a student to erase the sin of my ancestors. The others wanted only to have me removed. As long as I was the top of the student in the class, all they could do was ignore me. Once I became Alicia, I had the power to remove them. They were afraid of my retribution. They probably believed I would treat them in the same manner they treated me. They did not want to receive any contempt. I am a noble. The blood of the sinner, Eltnum, runs through me. But I am not ruled by my emotions. Dang, blood of a sinner. In the first place, I do not feel any emotions toward them anyway. If they wish to distance me, then I will keep them distant. They will not change from before. I do not need anyone, so I do not need to associate with them. I already had the needed laboratory, so I just continued to excel in my studies. It was 8 years ago. What was correct? What was mistaken? Even now, I don't really know for certain. 8 years ago. Not good. It's already this late. I opened my eyes. Was it because I was so exhausted? I saw a meaningless dream. No, because I was dreaming. You could say I was not completely exhausted. If my mind was truly burdened, I would not have seen anything. Am I covering a lot? I'm not covering that much. It's fine. I'm a little bit. I can't alt tab. It'll delete the game, and I don't know the save. So, like I said, you gotta deal with it. Don't worry, I'm reading, so hopefully that helps. Probably because of the overexertion during the day. There's something wrong with this much heat. I've heard that Japanese summers were hot, but I had not thought it would be this bad. The heat shining back from the sun is too strong even for me, a child of the desert. So they talk about this in a fan disc. In the Tsukihime fan disc, they teased Melty Blood. So Melty Blood, Shion originally was supposed to be tan, or dark skin. Shion was supposed to be Egyptian. I think Shion's still Egyptian, but she's like an albino Egyptian. I thought I would sleep through the heat of the day, but it seems I cannot control the time of my awakening. A cold night. I must have slept too long. Whatever the case, confusion is for certain. Not sleeping properly and not ordering all this information is setting myself up for failure. But before that, I must confirm where the next incident will occur. As long as I can move, I must finish the preparations. Fortunately, I have data in this town I downloaded from Tonoshiki. I can find the source of all these incidents without needless roaming. Come to think of it, Tonoshiki, securing him is also a priority. It is before midnight. There are 3 possible routes he would take. It should be easy enough to determine his current location. We're gonna start with Route 2. We can't do Route 1. Route 1's like the last route. So we're starting Route 2. Shine, scrape, skyscraper front. Then all that's left is this. I come out to an unfamiliar clearing, a small clearing apart from the office buildings. Until a short while ago was another large city park, but now it transitioned to a private property. Wow, from down here, it really looks impressive. I looked up at the building under construction. I heard the monumental architecture would be finished next spring. Nobody seemed to be sure exactly what's going to be, but it's something important. I heard everything from a big department store to the corporate office of a powerful electronics company. The area around it also being landscaped. Maybe I don't have to go this far. The land the land all around the building is perfectly flat like a mirror. The name of the building, Shrine, may be appropriate, but it's going to be a little too far. Well, I hold my breath and scan the area. No sign of anyone else around. Of course, there are less and less people at night falls, thanks to the rumor the vampire murder started up again. But I can understand why no one would be in the park or the back alley. But this place is empty of people for another reason. Well, after all, this is a private property. The only people around would be trespassing. So why should I expect to see anybody? And then I suddenly get assailed by nausea. My fingers are numb and my throat is parched. My pulse quickens, a feeling like poison creeping from the back of my brain. Without even realizing it, my right hand reaches into my pocket. Oh, it solidly takes out my knife. The sensation. I felt these chills so many times before. Am I just disposed of this? Before I meet up with something unworthy, I always get assailed by the sensation. I sense someone standing right behind me. Someone human? On this private property where no one should be. A faint chill and the vampire has returned. But something is, it feels a little different. Are my reactions weak? It simply feels different from usual. A discomfort that indicates the presence of an outsider. Well, show yourself! Who is it, bro? Hello? Is someone there? I speak with my knife, hidden behind my back. And then... oh, it's Shion! Good evening. Do you have business with me? Even though it was all so sudden, the girl speaks so calmly. Oh gosh, it's hard! Seeing her, I was startled. That distinctive dress and hat, definitely a foreign look, and I'm almost afraid to say it, but she looks really cute. What is it? Well, no, nothing really. Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Sorry to be so rude. You do not have to apologize. But that is not the way to greet someone, is it? Her tone is so smooth. Now that she mentioned it, it makes total sense. Lately I seem to be off kilter. You're right. It's a little late, but good evening. Damn, let's get it, Shiki! Yes, nice to meet you. So, what are you doing here? Are you looking for something? At this hour? Yeah, something like that. And what about you? I couldn't have not heard about how dangerous it is at night. Oh, right. If she's a foreigner, she wouldn't have heard the rumors circulating the sound. Since she's probably just sightseeing, she wouldn't know anything about the vampire murders last year either. It's nothing. I don't know why you are here, but it's better to not hang around places where no one is around. You never know what might happen. She just stares at me. It's only natural. There's no way she can understand me if I keep suddenly blurting out all this stuff. No, you cannot say I don't know what will happen. Whatever shape he takes, the vampire will appear. Even you are patrolling in order to find him. Are you not, Tonoshiki? What? You can say we are looking for the same thing, Tonoshiki. Although our reasons are very different. She speaks devoid of any expression. Those chills returns, pain in my temples like a stabbing needle. An irregularity like you throws the equation out of balance. Unless I move quickly to root out any problems, the result this time will also be undesirable. Her arm swings forth and I hear an unfamiliar click. She holds a black gun in her hand. Please, resist if you wish. My name is Shion Elnum Alicia. Your freedom now belongs to me. And with that, she jumps towards me. This foreign girl I never met before attacks me with almost unspeakable speed. Oh shit. Damn, bro. Who am I? I'm Shiki. Alright, I think I know how to play Shiki. Oh, it's so loud. My ears. I need like what the fuck? This game is really weird, bro. It's like lag and shit. I'm not just making excuses. It is like that. Oh! It's too loud! My ears are bleeding. Oh, what the fuck? That OTG is late. What? That doesn't OTG. What's my shit? What? How she? No. How you launch his people? Oh my god. Is this the first time you can actually hear the voice too, right? Oh, shit. God damn, can you not block that? Oh my god. What's with this OTG in this game? Can I not OTG? Shiki, you fucking suck. Oh my god. Oh! Wake up grab is godlike still. What the hell was that? No! Use a goddamn super! How you use your super in this game? Oh, fuck. It's not the same input. Maybe I gotta activate heat. Is there heat in this game? Oh my god, I'm dying. Wait. Don't do it. No, that was supposed to be this move. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Please die. Bro, I don't think there's heat in this game. I don't think he has been invented yet. Dude, I couldn't do super. Is there super in this game? That was so loud. Wait, am I supposed to win? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to win. I forgot. I'm doing the route. I forgot it's a visual novel. Dude, it's not me, bro. I swear. This game, I might be making excuses. But there's definitely lag. This is like cause I'm bull-legged off the street CDs. And there's no heat. It feels so weird. You gotta remember, this is the first Melty Blood. This is not MBAA, and this is not MBAC. This is like French bread very first fighting game. So it's gonna be a little bit weird. Or janky, I should say. That's enough. I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's meaningless to continue. Yes, I admit defeat. Even though I collected your data, I could not finish reading it. Hold on. That was so loud. It was super loud. Even if everything was walking on a tightrope, I can't believe I'm finished before I even had a chance to start. What's the matter? I have no strength to resist. This may be a selfish request, but please end it as cleanly as possible. Cleanly as possible? Look, you seem to know something about me, but you aren't making a big mistake here. I'm no killer out for blood. If you asked me, I wouldn't kill you. Not a killer? Why she blushing, bro? Yeah, I'm not going to hit someone while they're down. I don't have a quarrel with you, so there's no need to take it all away. If you promise you won't attack me, I'll let you go. You don't look like a vampire anyway. This is troubling. I may keep quiet, but I will not lie. Therefore, I can't promise not to attack you again. Huh? You can't? Then, you mean, That's right. Once my wounds heal, I will bind you. If you don't like it, then you'll have to kill me. For someone like you, it will be very easy. Idiot. What do you mean easy? Huh? Did you say something, Tonoshiki? Yeah, I said something. I was complaining about being involved in something weird again. For crying out loud. If it's not one thing, it's another. I cannot understand. This seems to be causing you pain. You're the one who isn't understandable. But you don't look like you'll go back on your word. Yes, as long as I'm not mistaken, I will not change. I see. Your expression speaks for you. Why do I only meet these kind of people? Well, anyway, can you tell me about your situation? You've been telling me about what to do, so maybe you can at least tell me why. My situation? You mean my purpose here? Yeah, for some reason, you don't seem like a bad person. If you could tell me about your situation, I'll listen. I'm also kind of curious why you attacked me. I understand. I was told you were not a bad person, and this confirms it. I should have explained the circumstance from the very start, Tonoshiki. My goal was to find a cure for vampirism. I have been researching a way to return humans bitten by a vampire back to normal. Okay, so this is what I got confused about when I saw Tsukihime, or when I read it. Shion says she can cure herself. But Ark's like, nah, that's it, right? You're a vampire. But Shion is a genius. That's her lore, right? She does everything by calculations. She's a natural born genius. So maybe she could find a cure. A cure for vampirism? Yes, as you know, someone who becomes no longer human after being bitten by a vampire. You can understand, right? The result is someone being desecrated by a vampire's death. Of course, we know how a human could become a vampire, but we don't know if a vampire could return to being a human. Many magi have attempted to research this problem and failed, but I do not intend to. I will make the impossible possible. That's what Alicia means. Oh, let's go! She's smart. She's very smart. Tonoshiki, I believe you can understand how I feel. Like me, you have seen a friend became a vampire before your eyes. Damn, Sasuke. Oh, look at Shiki. You seem to know a lot about that. That was inconsiderate of me. This is upsetting you. No, it's okay. I'm just being childish. I understand what you're saying. You want to find a cure for vampirism. I can't hate you for something like that. But why do you attack me? I'm not turning into a vampire, and I don't know a lot about them either. Of course, I did not come here to make you a research specimen. I came to this country to ask the cooperation of the true ancestor. Huh? True ancestor? As an Ark? Yes. If I want to find a cure for vampirism, I have to study the source of dead apostles, a true ancestors. If I merely needed data for the dead apostles, the church had compiled much of that. However, that is insufficient. I need to investigate an unaltered true ancestor. I see, but I'm not sure Ark would go for that. She kinda fickle that way. I know that. A noble true ancestor will not grant the request of a mere mortal. I need you to negotiate for me. Me? Negotiate? Yeah. Idiot! That's not going to work! You think she'd listen to me? Where'd you get that idea like that? Well, you, the true answer. Aren't you two, lovers? Why she blushing, bro? I thought she's a genius. What the hell? Maybe she's a shy genius. Dang, she keep blushing? If you as a mediator, maybe, perhaps, I could speak with her a little. That is why I wanted to secure you first. This is all the result of my carelessness. What? Carelessness? You mean before? Yes, I drew you on all your data. The numbers indicated you were evenly matched, but my thorough knowledge meant my chances of winning were high. However, my loss means my abilities were the slightest fraction lower. Then that isn't being careless. Doesn't that mean your fighting ability is... she get mad. Huh? What are you saying? I only lost because of my carelessness. Excessive carelessness. My performance was far below my standard. Dang, even Shion can get mad. I admit I miscalculated your power, but under normal circumstances, I would be the victor. You see, an hour ago, I calculated every single one of your maneuvers. Doesn't this just mean my evasion rate data was off by less than 0.5%? If not for that one small mistake, our position would have been completely reversed. Can you not understand such a simple thing? Right. Sorry I doubted you. No, I was being a little rude. I would appreciate if you just changed the subject. She seems totally different from before. To get back to your problem, you really just want me to bring art to you? Yes. My intent was to formally request the true ancestor cooperation. I see. So you won't give up even now? Okay, if that's the case, oh well. Oh well? What do you mean? I mean, I can act as a middleman between you and Ark. In all likelihood, she's going to say no, but you wouldn't give up unless we tried, right? Nod, yes. Come on, it's just asking for cooperation, right? So I'll lend you a hand. To be honest, I like to cheer on someone doing your kind of research. Huh? Cheer on? Yeah, suddenly attacking me out of nowhere was surprising, but we can call it even. if your research is successful, I feel like I could finally help her. Damn, Sasuke's still alive? Let's go! Sasuke's alive in this timeline. Maybe. I hope she is. Hey, is this technically the Sasuke route then? I think I heard, not heard, I think I read something like that. That Melty Blood technically has something with the Sasuke route. So it's like Shion slash Sasuke maybe. Because Shion and Sasuke are best friends. Well, they're not best friends. They're part of the back alley squad. With roast beef. I don't think roast beef is in this game. I think roast beef is an NBAA. I do something about art. Actually, I'm looking for her right now. I figured she would know something about these disturbances happening. I went to her place, but... So she has concealed her location. Yeah. And by patrolling the town, I thought I found a rumored vampire. Or at least her highness, the fickle princess. I understand. Then I will lend you a hand in your purpose. If you're tracking down the rumors, I can find a vampire more quickly than you can. Huh? Really? I like that face from Shion. Why she's so, what's that? It's not smug, but she's like looking down at you. Yes, if the rumored vampire does exist, data gathering is my specialty. If I have at least a backup, I can scan the minds of everyone in this town in one day. Damn, why can't they just make this game voice? I'm so sad. They had the voice actors, bro, and the voice actors. I guess it's probably too expensive to voice the entire game. This would have been really sick if this was voiced, dude. That would have been so awesome. Oh well. I don't really quite understand. But you don't have to go that far, do you? She has a scary look in her eyes. But yeah, I appreciate any help. I was feeling kind of hopeless by myself. And then I would chase down these rumors. And you? It's alright if I look for Ark and bring her to you, isn't it? But there's one other thing before that. Before that? It's Shion, right? If we're going to be partners, we should call each other by our first names, shouldn't we? She looks kind of cute, bro. I kind of like Shion. You have a point. Very well, you may call me Shion. And you? Ah, Shiki's fine. Oh, let's go! She's blushing. Shiki. Yeah, that's much better, isn't it? Shiki. Yeah! Shiki. Yeah, I said that's fine. Then now we're gonna start gathering information on that vampire. Please prepare for the negotiation with the true ancestor, Shiki. Yeah, but we don't have to go right away, you know. That would be the best, I think. We both need some time. Let's meet again tomorrow night, right here in front of this building. Okay, I think I can manage something by then. Shiki, can you hold on for a minute? Huh? Did I have something on my head? Something like that. Well then, see you tomorrow night. What'd she do to his head? You think she planted like magical energy on his head? Like a camera or something? Yeah, see you tomorrow. This seems a little familiar. It reminds me of a year ago. Dang, this is a throwback. It's like when he met Ark, right? And then they became partners to find Roa. It's nothing. See you tomorrow night, Shion. Yes, see you tomorrow night, Shiki. Yeah, that's nice. Day 2. Daughter of Atlas. Shion, no, Alicia. So the route we're doing right now is called Agitator. Okay, I know what to do next. That night, the air was maddeningly hot. Water! I run, seeking any moisture I could find. I run through the dark forest. I run through the hell of the steep mountain pass. Compared to walking through the familiar deserts of my youth, the mountain path flooded with trees is like walking on needles. Other knights who accompany me are dead. No one is left alive. I would go back to the village. All the villagers are dead. The well is dried up. The river is filled with corpses. Still, I crawl my way out to it, hoping to find water. Choking, I drink and drink. As if I'm brought back to life. Something feels intertwined. Like a large cloth, endlessly intertwined. It's in the way, so I pulled at it over and over. I tear and pull at the cloth, still getting in the way. Each time I bend to drink, I get wrapped further inside. I pull again and the rustling cloth entangles in my fingers. Again and again. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Rustle, 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 rustle. Rustle, 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 rustle. Skin. The human corpse shaped into a large sheet. Dead bodies. Empty shells drained of everything inside. The skin of all the 100 people pushed in and pulled up at the dark and damp brought away their skin. And all of it oozed together into one hideous sheet. Ha! Even seeing that, I need water, so I continue to drink. They get in the way, but I drink anyway. The cartoon-like faces are actually comical. Yes, mutilated, fleshless, organless. A seemingly cloth corpse were piled up here. Everyone was drained. The vampire drank every last drop of their blood. What a nightmare. Oh, this is Shion! She's a vampire right now. It's as if it was a curse. Alicia, even if you're the only one, you had to survive. The speaker of one of the knights, the only one I knew. The knight of the shield, a woman. Just like me, this is why I survived. Allowed to escape. She is, definitely. I run along the mountain path. I run until dawn. But there's no way out. The curse rebounded on itself. Cursing myself, I cannot escape from myself. And before my eyes, something appears, black as night. It drinks and drinks, filled to the brim. The blood leaks from its eyes. I know who this is. I won't say it. I'll say it. Nah, I won't say it. It is not enough. However much it drinks, it cannot be sated. Ha 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 ha! I can't do his laugh, bro. His laugh is pretty cool. Crying tears of blood, it begins to laugh. The fluttering of black wings. The black eyes draw near. Drip, drip. The rich red blood continues to flow. Dawn approaches. And my crawling ankle is trying to escape. Something wet and slippery. The crying, laughing, blood-drinking monster. You know who that is. Everyone that played Melty Blood know who that is. It's too bad. I think they removed him from the official game. No, I shouldn't say official. I think he's gone forever. I won't spoil who that is. If you know, you know. But I will say this, since you know already, right? I don't think he's in the remake. And he's not in the new Melty Blood either. So I wonder, are they just gonna like forget about him? He's gone forever? I hope not. I hope they bring him back. He's cool. It is still daytime. Like in my dream, today is stiflingly hot. I think I'm not suited for walking around during the day. In the first place, I spend most of my time indoors as an alchemist. My skin isn't used to being in the burning sun. All the same, I made a promise to him, to Shiki. A promise to gather information on the vampire in his place. Longitude immeasurable. The laws of time do not apply. Yet it appears on a designated space. It is not born, but it's very troublesome. It is somewhat random that cannot be expected. Oh, there's auto. I didn't even press something. All the peoples are assembled, knowing what actions will take place. The future is simple. The appearance of the town has not changed. The streets are still empty. The heat radiates off them like smoke. The one thing I found really interesting right now, we're still Sion, right? She's a dead apostle, right? She's a vampire. How can Shion walk around in the daytime? I thought dead apostles can't walk around in the daytime. Maybe she's special, right? Because remember Nero, Nero didn't like finish off Arc and Shiki in that hotel because it was dawn, right? It was the rising sun, so he left before the sun came up. And the reason why Roa didn't even roam around the streets too in daytime is because it's daytime, right? He can't. Why can't Shion do it? Maybe because Shion's special. Well, let's just think of it like that. Let's not think too deep. They'll probably explain it later too. Why did I volunteer? It occurred in a mountain village in Western Europe. They needed alchemists. They should have requested ones from Prague. All the same, the church requested help from us, the Atlas Academy. Even though people pass me by, if I look behind me, no one is there. Only a strange emptiness. First, limited conditions. The place where it will occur easily. The culture, the population. Furthermore, stimulate world affairs. Consider the random appearance of aces. $2,000 pattern is acceptable. Begin after all variables and assign values. Values with only some possibility are. I raised my hand. They said they need a calculation, so I thought I would calculate. Yes, we need to calculate. And that is the all-encompassing fundamentals of the alchemist of Atlas. It's not just so hot, too hot for even a desert dweller. Not needed. Filter for optimal candidacy. 12,500 corresponding sectors of the Earth. Only those places are where it can occur. Measuring atmospheric pressure results in predicting the time and place of a typhoon. It is the same. Then grasping the general progression is, I hurriedly enter a large building in order to download data simultaneously from the gathered minds there. With only poor magic circuits, we cannot rely upon magical means for the realization of the occult. Therefore, we use only our mind to do so. We read the stars, in the wind, people, that's why they call me the spirit hacker Shion Eltnum. This filament ether light is able to compel and coerce the human nervous system. Oh! You know, I never knew what she's swinging, right? So you may notice it when I fought Shion earlier. But she's swinging like a string, right? That string is a filament. And it seems to be called ether light. She's a spirit hacker? I don't even know what that means either. Possible. The problem is, yes. Guessing what its prime condition is. What was the original cause of the phenomenon? What does it desire? Eternity? It cannot be. Such foolishness. Why would it desire that? Is there? Because the intent is not to destroy the mind. You cannot call it cracking. Word collecting information to the diagram root and ancestries of events. Our brains are possessed by demon lapis. I think I know what's going on. You know why they're doing this? They're doing this because, hold on, I gotta explain it. I gotta read. It's auto, I think. We interfere with limitless possibilities to set up limited formulas for reading the future. I really don't need to do that. In the first place, okay. I think when I see that little paper, I don't think it's auto mode anymore. So the reason why they're using like 3 dialogue boxes is because Shion is so smart. She can think 3 times at the same time. Does that make sense? That's how smart she is. She's like thinking 3 things and like calculating 3 things at the same time. She's a genius. And meaning to, oh my god! Stop it, 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 stop it! Utter chaos. I want silence. Cut. No, I have to tell myself not to cut. I'm still being influenced from the nightmare. Calmly, calmly, cut, cut. I have to block these thoughts from my mind. Their thought process, huh? Yeah, this is her brain, dude. That's why she has like 3 dialogue boxes. She's so smart. Suddenly, I'm very tired. My throat is parched and sore, and my tired body collapsed in on itself. Ha, ha. I expel the air from my lungs. It's like breathing fire. Can't breathe. My vision blurs. If I don't rest, if I don't sleep properly, I won't be able to keep going. I may only have 2 or 3 days left, but I can still move. If I can move, I'm still alive. I'm still injured from last night's battle, but it won't slow me down. I really was careless yesterday, wasn't I? I knew about Shiki's abilities, but I was never clear on his fighting experience. Maybe he only fought a few occasions, but those were against members of the 27 ancestors and against the agent of the church. If he was strong enough to stand against the creatures like them, he could hardly consider me to be a real enemy. It was a little regrettable. What was that outburst? Shiki had already agreed to help me. There can't be any problem, so what is regrettable? Excuse me. My Ethan light is connected to him. If he tries to back out on our agreement, I can calculate his location easily enough. Oh, that's why she pet his head. I told you she's playing on like a camera or something. She's playing like a GPS on him. After we agreed to cooperate, I touch his head and attach my Ethan light. Not remote control, but direct contact with my Ethan light burning into his nervous system. Therefore, but that's just in case. I start to feel less and less well. I should stop thinking these extra thoughts. Anyway, I have to fulfill the promise I made with him. Information collection ended easily enough. It does seem that most of the citizens have heard of the second coming of the vampire. But it's only a thin rumor, not too different from the information that Shiki knows. All the same, no one denies the rumor, even if the credibility is non-existent. It is a rumor accepted naturally. Everyone seems to feel something bad is going to happen. The emptiness of the town has crept into their hearts. The town will bake in the heat today, and probably tomorrow as well. The stage is set, a town under attack by fierce heat of record high temperature, the spawning of strange paradoxes of unknown origin. Terrible idea, ill omens, visit to the temple pretending bad luck. Coincidence? The dark night where uneasiness fed by anxieties become reality. Even though not one murder has occurred, everyone says it happened, and the vampire has returned. And, during the deep night in the empty town, a lurking shadow which wanders the streets. Soon, the moon will form a perfect circle in the sweltering night, which seems itself to be in agony. Until then, I must guide this loose rumor into a definite shape. This looks clean. This art, or this foreground, I should say. Shion arrived according to schedule. Good evening. You're right on time, Shiki. Same for you. A big difference for someone I know. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? Arc is like way earlier than you. What are you talking about, Shiki? Actually, she would come extremely early and then go hide. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Arc would do something like that, bro. She did that one time. She like come very early and she hide. Shiki, how did things turn out with the true ancestor? Well, it can be pretty hard to get a hold of her sometimes. But I left a note in her room. Maybe tomorrow will be different. Is that so? So she covered her tracks as well. This won't be easy. Right. As fickle as she is, she might just have decided to go off and play around for a while, without even knowing what's going on. Perhaps. Do you not think she left you intentionally, Shiki? Intentionally? What do you mean, Shion? I mean, that the returned vampire could possibly be the true ancestor. That's impossible. Ark would never do that kind of thing we were talking about. Never? You really are a wonderful person denying it so completely like that, Shiki. Well, thanks? I stammer in reply. For some reason, her words don't seem to be sarcastic, and almost have a ring of admiration to them. Anyway, Ark doesn't drink human blood. You might not know that, Shion, but she isn't the vampire in the rumors. Right, if you say so. However, if the vampire has returned to the town, then isn't it strange that there is no other vampire around besides the true ancestor? There has to be something which was a model for all those rumors. A model for the rumors? Wouldn't it be the incident from a year ago? That isn't the model, but the source. The rumor have been very clear about that. No one has actually seen or heard anything themselves. Put aside what is true or false, does there not have to be some shadowy figure wandering the night, or on which the base to these rumors? Shion. It's a little hard to follow. No, in the first place. Shion, I've been wondering. You talk about research and studying vampires. Who exactly are you? I am an alchemist. You know about Magi. Do you not? The one named Sion belongs to the church, but there was another organization called the Magi Association. I am a member of the Magi Association. There are 3 separate branches. I belong to Atlas. The church views vampires as their enemy, but they have an agreement with us, the Magi Association. You could say you were a military force that isn't black, but not white either. Magi Association? If that's the case, then maybe Sensei is also in that association. Maybe Shion even knows her. Yo, Sensei. And that's Ayoko. Why don't you ask about Ayoko? I do not. Your Sensei's London problem child. So it's natural for a member of Atlas like me to have not met her. Wait, does she, can she read his mind? How did she know that? Damn, London's problem child. What did you say, Shion? How did you? I can tell what you're thinking. You're someone whose face is really easily read. I'm used to Aki and the others saying that, but it's a bit of a shock to hear from Shion, whom I just met. Whatever. Then, what do we do from here? It isn't fair that you don't tell me the results and all the information you gathered before. I don't mind, but what I gathered was not really any different from the rumors you heard, so I have nothing to tell you. My, that's a little troubling. Isn't it? So now, we will have to just confirm it with our own eyes after all. If we're going to find the rumor vampire and the source behind it, we have to search the city at night. So we're back to that. I did not expect anything better. This reminds me more and more of what happened last year. So, that is my plan. Shiki, why don't we look together? I don't know this town very well. I would be wasting my time without a guide. Huh? Well, they say 2 heads are better than 1, but is it alright? Your purpose is to research vampires, so... I cannot declare for certain the source of these rumors isn't the true ancestor, correct? Reason stands that if we fulfill your goal, it will be easier to find the true ancestor. It would be meaningless if only I find the true ancestor and you'll become free much quicker. I think that goes without saying. I see, that's what you're thinking. Well, we'll see, I guess. Alright, give and take then. Yes, as much as I can, I will help you with your agenda. Park. We're at the park. The battle music. We walked so far and still we haven't found anything. The town is strangely quiet, but there's no odd feeling in the air. We haven't gone into the areas mentioned in the rumors. I did say this, but more victims will appear as time passes. Huh? Shion, what do you... Wow! Halt! Who? Senpai? Tono-kun, why are you with her? Shion Elnum, don't tell me you... I think you misunderstand, agent. I asked for Shiki help, so he accompanied me. You watched the end of Kanjo mo Kanacho? I like the ending. Remember that time when I showed you that witchcraft episode? That's what it reminded me of. That's why I really liked that episode. That witchcraft episode is like one of my favorite episodes ever. And seeing Kanjo mo Kanacho, at least the first part of it, it reminded me of that. So I was like, dang. Actually, maybe the entire episode, pretty much. The part where you called her a cheater, thinking she would be another man. Oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty funny. No foursome. That's what you're thinking about. No, it is that so. So he had nothing to do with you then. So you won't ask for his help when we fight? Senpai, hold on. This may look like something is going on, but you don't have to bring out your black keys like that all of a sudden. Tono-kun, please be quiet. Goodness, why do you always show up in these bothersome situations? Or is it that you can't resist the request of a cute girl? That's definitely not it. At any rate, stand aside, Tono-kun. I will not listen any longer. If you get in my way, prepare to be punished. Punish? Shion Ilnum Alicia. An order is issued by the church to take you into protective custody, or failing that, to capture you by any means necessary. A similar request has been issued by the Atlas Association. Do you have anything to say to your defense? I have nothing to say, but I will not let you capture me. If you try, you will be destroyed. Yeah, seeing that all of a sudden it's a little... Wait, Shion, what did you just say? You would not comply with the church orders? Very well then. As the agent of the church, I am placing you under arrest. I will make you reflect your actions. Your partners will also be quite the painful experience. Ah, senpai, why are you getting so serious? Who should I fight? So, do I want to play Shiki or Shion? I want to play Shiki. I guess it doesn't matter who I pick. Let's play Shion because we didn't use her. How you do supers? Isn't super like front, down, back, forward, C? Right? So like 6, 3, 2, 1, 4, 6. Oh shit, let's go! The song's pretty good. Oh, bitch! I meant to do that. What? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What the fuck? How you shoot forward? I could have sworn she could shoot forward. Oh, that was nice. What the hell? Is that safe? So fucking jank, Spider-Man! Oh god. No! What the hell? No way. I don't know if you can activate. This game is so fucking jank, bro. Whoa! He's a high guy. Oh god. Oh god. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot you got shield. Can you like OTG? Yeah, kinda. There's no charge in this game, bro. You can't charge your normals. Dang, she just walked in front of me. Alright, let me try to practice my super. No, I didn't want to do that. Alright, nice combo. Damn, nice combo. Alright. I didn't want to do that, but that works too. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Bro. Dude. If you compare this to NBAAC, it's so different, bro. Dude. Shh. That is enough. This battle is our agent. This battle is ours, agent. Let's see. Your abilities have certainly improved. Fighting you now would be a bad idea. Furthermore, since he is helping you, it will be best to let these sleeping dogs lie. Let me see. Okay. Shion Elno Alicia, I entrust your monitoring to him now. Your involvement in this disturbing, but it is foolish for me to be distracted from my main task. That's a strange thing to say. Shiki and I are partners. He doesn't mind my involvement. Yes, you may be right, but he is nice to everyone, so I will not get in the way. But no matter what, you will not be able to do anything bad when you're with him. You're best to keep that in mind. Tono-kun. Yes? What is it, senpai? You don't have to be so apprehensive. Since you chose to associate with her, you had to supervise her until the very end. You can't leave her alone halfway through. Me? Supervise Shion? Yes, since she is investigating vampires, she will need your protection. I will not be able to help you until I have killed the dead apostles, so you have to protect her until then. Until you killed the dead apostles? Wait, are you looking for the vampire from the rumors too? Of course, I am a formal order of the church. Formal. I am on the formal orders from the church. The powerful dead apostles hiding somewhere in town. So I ask you to not do anything foolish, Tona-kun. If the church is involved, then that must have already begun. I just say, Shion Elnam, I understand your feelings, but hunting dead apostles is the business of the church. You should stay out of it. And as for apprehending you, that is the duty of the Magi Association. For me, everything else is secondary to the hunt of the dead apostles. I am being overlooked? Of course not, because as soon as the dead apostle is hiding in the town disposed of, you would definitely be our top priority. You're saying I should leave Japan then, Agent? I'm surprised you would be so soft. I heard from the Knights of the Bureau Agency was one of the most bloodthirsty groups of killers around. Was that information wrong? This is so cheesy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is super cheesy. This feels like a fan fiction. No, they were right. I just don't feel good tonight. Even if I'm part of the burial agency, I'm still human. It seems there are at least one person trying to play innocent. Even after everything is over, you can tell me all about it, Tona-kun. Alright, where are we? We're going D? So we're doing the first route. I think we're going to go to G and K. 3. Fierce Heat, The Scattered Lies. Chapter 3. This takes a lot of water, dude. Thank goodness. The fact that she found us is a big minus, but the fact that she can push back is almost development. It's an unexpected development. I expected that if I countered her, it would be forced either to flee or be destroyed. It seems that an external factor tipped the scales in my favor. You, Shiki. She certainly is cautious when it comes to you. The agent of the Bureau Agency is saying, stay out of trouble, don't get in the way of my duties. I never would have thought it. Still, this could help remove the biggest obstacle to our plane. If this... Shiki, are you even listening to me? Huh? I'm sorry, Shion, what is it? Not what is it? Didn't we just turn back the agent of the church? Is this not traditionally the part where where the victors celebrate? Yeah, something like that, I guess. I would just simply push back dealing with the problem until later in the future. And Shion, we really did just make Senpai really angry. Let's not think about unpleasant future right now. More importantly, what was that thing Senpai was saying earlier? Thing? What do you mean, thing? The thing about the order to arrest you, and then protective custody and... Well, maybe that's not so bad, but to capture by any means part is a little much, isn't it? You told me you were a Maggie from Atlas, but you never said you were on some wanted list. Of course not. I felt no need to speak of it. Excuse me. You felt no need. You don't just hide something like that. Shiki, please stop yelling so much. You are drawing attention. But it certainly was a mistake on my part. I did not even think the church was searching for me. It seems the Magi Association is really intent on returning me. Alright, I can accept that. But what in the world did you do? For Senpai to really attack someone like that is rare. I mean, it doesn't happen often. Are you sure you didn't do something to make her angry, Shion? If so, it'll be troublesome if you didn't tell me, you know. Troublesome. Shiki, why? If we're going to work together, we have to have an understanding between us. We got to be able to rely on each other. There can't be any more secrets. Is that part of being a partner? Yeah, that really important between partners. Oh, we're close, dude! The Shion jab is close. We score so many points. Shion? Shiki, Atlas is hunting me because I turned my back to their doctrine. Objectively, I have not done anything wrong. You are not an accomplice, so there's no need to worry. Huh? No, I wasn't asking if you did something wrong. I was just wondering why Senpai was after you. Please believe me. I didn't do anything for you to despise me. Shion, not Shion, Shiki. You're so easy. Yeah, I believe you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me explain the rest. The Magic Association I came from is the Atlas Academy. There's one overall Magic Association, but different places have different academies. I know. The largest Magic Association is in London. Senpai said that earlier. That is the Clock Tower. Dang, yo, I heard it that so many times, bro, in the Natsuverse. The Clock Tower, bro. Hidden within the very famous British Museum. They are one of the most respected associations. Many Magi tried to imitate their stances. But I am from a place far away from there, an alchemist of Atlas in Egypt. Other academies encourage learning. I just had a thought. Let me finish this paragraph. Other academies encourage learning and experimentation in a wide variety of disciplines. In Atlas, there is one path, and those who venture off it are severely punished. So, I want to get this thought out the way. I know a lot of you are aware. Atlas, Shion, she makes a return, but in a mobile game. I will not name that mobile game. Or I'll name it. It's Fate Grand Order. I saw her new design. She has twin tails. She has a beret, I think. I hope she still has a beret. I like her beret. But the thing is, I noticed is her face. Her entire face is different. She doesn't look Egyptian, dude. And I'm looking at Shion right now, right? In this original Melty Blood. She got really long eyelashes. She does kind of look Egyptian. If you really look at her like that. Dang, her redesign. Is she still Egyptian? Oh no. Whatever. Severely punished. Shion, don't tell me. Yes, I broke one of their commandments. Atlas strictly forbids the dissemination of knowledge, but I travel to other academies and exchange information with their researchers. You mean you traded away secrets from this place, Atlas? No, I would never reveal Atlas' own secrets. The information I traded was the fruits of my own personal research. Well, they shouldn't have gotten angry about it if it was just your own work. Atlas does not see it that way. They believe that the results of one's own work should be revealed only to oneself. That is an absolute law, and consequently, they view my action as a serious transgression. Perhaps it is very unbecoming for an alchemist, but getting answers to my questions was more important to me than Atlas restrictions. Answers to your question about a cure for vampirism? Yes, exactly. Question about the dead apostles. The thought process of those humans who sought immortality. The underlying fate of those humans avoiding such a contradiction. What drives them? Why carry such a doubt within me? Those are my chains. Sorry, but could you explain it more clearly? Your explanation is a little extremely hard to follow. Well, excuse me, your inability to comprehend things is really something. Wait, did she just call Shiki an idiot? Man, she's too smart, bro. I don't blame Shiki. She's too smart, man. She need to use simple words. Just dumbing down my words to meet your vocabulary takes forever. Now you want me to somehow match everything to your limited intelligence? Yes. It's hard to read. I can't lie. I can't read, bro. This is so hard. It's really hard to read when Shion's talking. She used so many big words. It makes me tired and my throat hurts. No, in the first place, my explanation was not lacking. The only thing lacking here is your ability to understand anything. See, here's the thing with Shion. She has a lot of 3-syllable words. Those 3-syllable words, they really take the breath out of me, man. Wait, did she just call me stupid? Wait a minute. God damn. Anyway, the point of my crimes was to find the cure for vampirism. Don't you want that too? Sure. That would be great, but Shion, you... What? What is it, Shiki? It's not a question of your own motives. Didn't Senpai say you had a connection to this vampire myth? Of course, I am entrusted to gathering information for you. Dang, just staring at her. I'll stare at her too. I don't know. I don't have any connection to it. Why is it so hard to believe that I don't have any connection to this trivial, sequential vampire affair in such a far east country like this? Wow. Trivial is pretty harsh, isn't it? No, that isn't what I meant. I mean, at its current stage, it is trivial. And these rumors have not been verified, nor have been any victims, right? In other words, it will be serious once the real victims turn up. Just some rumors. It really is pretty trivial. Maybe I was a little stupid to investigate it just because it seemed interesting. You got it all wrong. Trivial isn't the right word. It'll be lucky to end this before victims do appear. Look, Shiki, you can't just ignore the rumors that a vampire has reappeared in town. Don't ignore the rumors. Shion, I thought you came here to see Ark, not because of those rumors. Didn't I say that before? I came to this town to meet the true ancestor. And when a totally unrelated dead apostle just started to appear here. Dang, who's the smart one now, huh, Shion? You're your 1,000 IQ brain versus Shiki merely 10 IQ. She got outplayed. Well, whatever. What do you mean by whatever, Shiki? You have your secrets, but I can see you're not really a bad person. You can't understand anything at all. As a matter of fact, you really get on my nerves. Shiki, I really do want to explain it all to you, but... No, it's alright. I think I understand your situation better now. So we could just end it here. More importantly, it's almost sunrise. The sun will be up soon. The vampire only comes out at night, you know. Shiki, your family will be up soon, right? It'll be meaningless to continue our search any longer. Hey, Shion, how do you know that much about me? Because your thoughts are very strong. I don't want Akia to find out about my night patrols. It's your highest priority. Oh, damn! Akia is very important to you, but you're a little scared of her, aren't you? You seem to think about her a lot. If you think about her so much, I wonder what kind of person she is. Let's just stop here. Please stop. At any rate, let's go to our separate ways for now. We can meet again tomorrow night at the same place. You might be able to catch Ark next time. Huh? And it would be better if you hid yourself in daytime. Despite what Senpai said, she may just come looking for you if you're all alone. I was going to do that. See you later then. Meet you at the usual place tomorrow night. Troubling. How can you just trust me so completely like that? I don't like Shiki. I meant Shion. Damn it. I guess I don't like Shiki too. I'm dreaming. For me, it is a waste of time. Even if sleep is necessary for resting the brain, to have to see these pointless thoughts. Probably because my body is weakening. I can't control it. Isn't that a contradiction? If I'm so exhausted, I should be too tired for dreams. All the same, why is it that I bring up these meaningless thoughts? Yeah, I think I know why I'm getting super tired. You know, even though I read a lot from Tsukihime, Kagutsutoya, the fan disc, right? And even like, you know, others. The difference with Melty Blood and the others is Shion is smart. She used really big words. And her really big words get me exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of syllables. The name Eltnum. Something of a scar on the face of Atlas. Awe, loathing, avoidance, criminal. No one said that, but that's how I was viewed. A family known for their long devotion to alchemy. Once considered distinguished nobility, respected figures who commanded great influence. When did it all change? I shared information. My father did the same, and his father before him. That is how we increase our knowledge. Those of Eltnum do not take their knowledge from books, but from other humans. That is the result of rational pursuit of knowledge. If you want to know something, you don't necessarily have to study just that one thing. It is more efficient to copy the knowledge of someone who has studied it and more. Then you have the whole of his knowledge and not just one piece of it. So thought of our ancestors, who created the means by which we can read data directly from the human mind. Using the ether light, the artificial nervous system constructed of ether, hacking to the soul is possible. I'm trying to absorb this lore. Because honestly, everything in Melty Blood, I wouldn't say everything, but 99% of Melty Blood lore, I'm it's very foreign to me. I don't think I know about it. So that's why I'm trying to absorb it. Excuse me. When the ether light touches another human being, it merges with their nervous system and links their mind with that of the user. You might say it takes over that person's hardware. Thought directs the body, and ordinarily the brain is its only control center. The ether light hacks into this process and becomes a second control center, sabotaging the original. It hacks order to the body, which believes they came from its own brain. The ether light penetrates to the deepest level. From the brain, it takes information. It creates a blueprint of the soul, from which thought processes are derived. Of course, to completely see someone requires the breach of reason, instinct, thousands of barriers. It truly is a talent. With this ability to evade the information of others, the House of Eltnum can overcome any obstacle with ease. That target has no choice but to yield their knowledge. Other powerful methods are collecting a person's knowledge, drugs, the hypnotic gaze of a vampire. Those methods can damage the information so that perfect playback is impossible. Certainly they damage the target itself. But our method is different. Our way does not leave a scar in the mind. Thoughts are invaded, downloaded, even written without the person being aware. Even morally bankrupt alchemists consider this hearsay. To Eltnum kept this great power a close secret. But even close secrets inevitably becomes open ones. By the time I was born, the Eltnum name was no longer the distinguished one. 3 generations ago, our secret was discovered, and we were estranged by the Atlas for violating its rules. I expect the other alchemists were also afraid of our methods. In that way, people distance themselves from the Eltnum. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. My grandfather, my father, and I did not receive the kind of persecution that might otherwise have been expected. Our methods are rational ones, no matter how feared and disliked they may be right now. No alchemist could deny our accomplishment or power, nor could they surpass us. So instead they attempt to ignore us. We could not be penalized, so we were treated as if we did not exist. In a pit that was the Atlas Academy. The House of Eltnum resided in the deepest darkness. But even that was not a problem. Others may view us as fallen, but the pride of Eltnum never wavered. I worked hard as the proud daughter of Eltnum. Truly, I was superior. Despite my past, I would soon return to demonstrate my abilities. No, not a problem at all. All those who could not oppose me could only ignore me. And I, who possess abilities worthy of the name Eltnum. There were no doubts about my future. None at all. No reason for doubt anywhere. But I was a slave to my doubts. What kind of doubt What was I looking for? I do not even know the answer to that myself. The gap between me and everyone else increased moment by moment, and I didn't notice how heavy my burden had become. It is time. The sun has set and time silently turned to the night. I don't have water anymore. I have this one. This one works. Okay, please close. Not good. Already this late. I can barely speak through my painfully dry throat. I know sleeping in a proper room would have been better. The heat of the day dried my skin so much it crackles as I move. Oh, dude! That makes so much sense. So there's another version of Shion that we're going to see, right? Her skin is cracked. I never know why. I thought it was just a design. But it's because she walks around in the day a lot. That's why his skin's so cracked up. That makes sense. Okay. Shiki, already coming? But it's 10 minutes early. Right. I have to keep up so I can warn him. My connection with Shiki through the ether light gives me the occasional glimpse into his thoughts. It seems he kept busy, spending all day searching for the true ancestor and for the rumored killer. Is that just part of his personality? I wonder. He really is honest, completely different from the genius act which I play. I don't get it. For some reason, I'm not very good at making conversation with Shiki. It's not painful or unpleasant. I'm just not very good at it. But now, I think about it. Actually, I never speaking to someone my age who was of the opposite sex. Then really? She never spoken to another man? Or boy? The fuck? So this is the first time for me. Well, back then in Atlas, it was unthinkable. No, it isn't. I simply did not think about it. Dude, so everyone in Atlas is a chick? Nice. What the hell? I guess she's at the same age as her. I guess. Whatever. See, her skin's cracking. You see that? I thought that was just a design, but her skin cracks because of the sun. That's cool. I mean, that's like cool design, right? It shows it. I feel sick. Everything before me turns red, and I feel like I might collapse. Stop it. Don't think about your circumstances. Eliminate all thoughts. Excess thoughts are dangerous, but there's but one thing I need to do. Negotiate with the true ancestor and restrain her, then separate her from Tatsuri. And this time, the vampire will. Oh, battle time. This time I arrived ahead of our agreed meeting, timed by 10 minutes. But just before, Shion was already there waiting. Good evening, Shiki. Hey, just like I thought. You're right on time, Shion. Of course, I didn't expect you to be here. I didn't expect you to be. Oh, damn. Huh? What was that, Shion? Nothing. I don't normally talk to myself, so let's just continue with our patrol. For some reason, her face seems pale. Is she in a bad mood, or is she kind of run down? Shion, are you okay? You look like you're overdone it. No need to worry. Management is one of own body. It's a basic skill for alchemists. More importantly, what about the true ancestor, Shiki? I bought that. I couldn't catch it today either. I think she may be deliberately avoiding me. You may be right. Maybe she's trying to act like some kind of perfect honor student, just like that agent yesterday. Heh? No way. That's not Arc at all. She's probably just concerned about me. Indeed, the working of the heart are truly foolish, aren't they? Just as well, so no result today either. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I did leave a note in her room. I have something important to tell you. You know what I've been doing, so come to the park after midnight. If you don't come, I won't make breakfast for you anymore. Bro, his breakfast suck ass. Shiki can't cook, man. We saw Kagetsatoya. You know what breakfast he make, Arc? Spaghetti. Or maybe instant noodles. It's either or. It's either spaghetti or instant noodles. Shiki, do you really think the true ancestor would take that seriously? Oh, she will. A while ago, she and Akia got in a big fight. However it looked, Ark was the one at fault, and I told her to apologize. Of course, Ark said there was no reason to, but as soon as I threatened to stop cooking her breakfast, she apologized to Akia properly. That's the best bargaining tactic with her. I puff my chest out confidently. Shion stares at me in amazement. I see. I must modify my assumption about the true ancestor. She nods to herself. Shall we go to the park? Maybe we'll meet her this time, Shion. We're going to the park again. What's this music, bro? The moment we reach the park, I feel something wrong already. The smell of blood is overpowering. We run into the dust of the park, finding our way through the thick night air to find... What? Under the pale moon, above the countless corpses, above the ground dyed with blood, Ark stands before us. Despite being a failure, this could almost pass as the real thing. Glancing at the moon overhead, Ark laughed amusedly. There's something strange in the air. Without a doubt, that is Ark, but there's something slightly different, something not quite right about her. And last, you're here, Shiki. You caused someone that you don't even meet them on time. Not to mention when you finally arrive, you're with some other woman. Now I'm starting to get ticked off. She giggles. The pressure builds in the air around us, and the abnormality almost overwhelming. I start to lose my self-destruction, just like Akia when she is drunk. Wait, are you real? Oh, if you had to ask that, then I had to wonder about you. Well, we'll find out soon enough. You there, Magus. You have some business with me? Yes, my name is Shion Alicia. As an alchemist, I seek your cooperation for a great undertaking, princess of the true ancestor. Cooperate with me? How rare for someone outside the church to say that. Fine. Let's hear it. I'll listen if you don't bore me. Yes, I am researching the process of vampirism. Those who have their blood drank by the true ancestor and become dead apostles. Against this one-way process then you mean... Yes, nothing short of curing vampirism. There is some abnormality in your kind blood that causes humans to change. If so, then there has to be something which could cause them to turn back. For that, I need the blood of the original true ancestor. Oh, that? No way. That's boring. So we'll just stop here. You can't just dismiss that as boring. When you get down to it, isn't it just a disease that you're all spreading? You can't just ignore the dead apostles like that. Oh, I didn't say the dead apostles were boring. I'm saying that you're boring. What? Who do you mean by that? I mean that it's impossible. Once humans become vampires, they can never go back. You can't turn back time, Shion Alicia. And isn't your purpose different? Carrying vampirism? That's a lie. You know yourself that is impossible. Isn't that right? Because you're already long since. Quiet. It was foolish of me to ask for your help. Humans and true ancestors can never work together willingly. I will force you to cooperate. Shion dips lightly. In an instant, her gun is out. Oh, damn! She charges her Ark. Oh, Shion, wait! My voice of no reason doesn't make it on time. Shion rushes to attack the composingly lounging Ark. Alright, let's do it, bro. Oh my god. What? How you launch it? Oh, I know how to launch. It's just like fucking goddamn. Oh, okay, I got you. Watch this. Bro, I'm telling you, there's delay. There's fucking delay. Oh, how you make her? How do I make her rise up? Whoa, what the hell? Alright, stop. Stop, Ark. What? What isn't that? ODGs! Come on!
予測済みです。無駄よ。予測済みです。戦闘終了。帰還します。
I'm gonna try to do my super again.
Round
Let's see if I can press start. Use screen. Damn, bro, there's no such thing as a moveless in this game!
5.
Hold on. Wait. I really want to do a super. Give me a moment. I could have sworn to do super is this, right? But it might be something different. Melty Blood, Shion, how to do a super. Oh my god. Maybe Melty Blood, the original one, doesn't have supers. Let me see. Let me see her super. Okay. Arc drive. 4, 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh. I did it wrong this entire time. I'm like, what? Really? Alright, I got it. Watch this, bro. Ah! What? Hold on. Alright, give me a moment. There we go. That's how you do super. That was pretty cool, right? Dude, this is so fucking... Come on, bro. Alright. What? Alright, that's unblockable. What? God damn it, bro! What the fuck? Oh! Damn, Art, stop! What? I didn't want that. There's so much delay, bro. Whatever, bro. I'm here for the visual novel. And Richard moves. Victor is mine. Arc Red Brunstad. Hold on. Okay. Alright, this is easy. Fell for the bad ending. Do you want to get the bad ending? There's no save. Alright, fuck it. Let's keep going. And Richard moves. Victor is mine. Arc Brunstad. Using your speed and thoughts in order to predict your opponent moves. Analyzing the probability of all fluctuations and choosing the most suitable attack. Alchemy of the Atlas. But even you know the future, you cannot resist it. Humans in a sinking ship who know it's their final hour can gain no benefit from such knowledge. But that's your destined outcome of a fight between you and I. You can predict my movements and try to counter them, but you can't really oppose me. You can't change a gun lethality. If you know the bullet's path, you lack the ability to dodge it. It is as you say. The alchemists of Atlas will not go through with the experiment if they do not have all the ingredients for success. Indeed, no matter how I approach the problem, I lack the elements to defeat you in a fight. You understand then, but you did keep up with me. If you can do at least that much, then why do you even bother with alchemy in the first place? But that doesn't really concern me. I'm less curious about you than I am about why Shiki is spacing out over there. So Shiki, why the heck did you call me and then show up with that woman? Don't tell me you're actually the fake. Fake? Isn't that my line? What's that mountain of dead bodies then? What about you? Are you really Ark? That wasn't me. You did it before you came here. What? What the fuck? I did it. Yeah, although when I watched it, you look a little fake. In any case, it seemed like we all have been influenced by that thing. If you don't watch out, you just might turn into a true killer. Turn into a true killer? You mean, what do you mean? The realization of anxiety. You're the ones who stacked this pile of dead bodies. Isn't Sion looking for you right now? Although in the first place, you can't really call this murder. Stupid, what are you doing, Ark? It's already too late. Stop kicking those dead bodies around like that. Oh, Shiki, you're still tricked. Just take a closer look at all of this, won't you? A closer look. Huh? What is this? Just some scraps of food and trash? Huh? Huh? What is this? I swear, there were bloody corpses right here. See? You were deceived. Shiki, you had some very bad experience, so you are more likely to make this stuff real. Is it okay if I ask question arc? Yeah, sure. What's going on? what the fuck's going on? Isn't it obvious? A pile of trash you mistook for a mountain body, the work of a killer. No, a vampire. A vampire? The model for all these rumors around town? Still, Senpai was looking, but I should have known you would be too. What's this? You already spoke with Sion? That's strange. Then even if it does appear, it may not be a bad time. Oh, I see. Because I'm here, it hasn't decided on a form yet. That idiot, so greedy. Yet, it can only end in self-destruction. Arc, you're the only one understanding everything. Can't you just help me out a little? That girl over there has all the details. I can't really explain about the dead apostle this time. And isn't it better to hear from somebody involved in all this? Involved? You mean Shion? Exactly. You know, I really wanted to kill her, but you were probably getting away, right? Are you stupid? Of course I would. What's with this crazy merciless attitude of all of a sudden? I'm not gonna lie, bro. This music feels so out of place, man. Right? So, I finished Tsukihime. And I finished Kogetsu Toya. Alright, we all heard the battle theme and stuff like that. This music feels super out of place. I think it's a different it's a different composer. That's probably why. It's Raito, right? Lord Raito-sama. Hey, I said I'm letting you go, Alchemist. Until I confirm the strength of this vampire, I won't be wasting any of my power. She left before we could stop her. Since we cannot keep up, pursuing her will be useless. Furthermore, it is dangerous to stay here. I don't think there will be anyone else around on a sweltering night like this. But even there was just one, you might be branded as criminal. Criminal? I didn't kill anyone or anything. Perception is reality. Anyway, it is a good idea to move somewhere else. More trivial matters are likely to occur if we stay here. Got it. Well, I really don't get what you're saying, but let's just leave here. Where are we? We're on G? What do we do? Okay. Chapter 4, Distant Farewell, Stardust. What about Ark said earlier? When Ark said you were involved, what was she talking about? Shion, you said you didn't know much about what's happening, but you really do, don't you? I don't know where you're hiding it, but I was not hiding it. It was the truth that I only knew as much as you did about the rumors. But yes, I do know more than you do about the dead apostles hiding in this town. I knew you'd be difficult. If you knew about it, how come you kept quiet? Because you were just looking for the rumors, vampire. For example, it would be like just buying medicine whenever you get sick. You didn't buy the medicine because you wanted to find out what was in it, right? So it was meaningless to explain everything about the dead apostle. Hey, there is a meaning to it. If you don't know your opponent, you won't know how to counter him. I like this song a lot. This song is really good. He's just a rumor after all, so we don't know if he's really that bad. But if we can resolve this by talking, it'll be much better. How laid back. If you think you can talk with it, then you are so wrong, it gives me the chills. This is against my better judgment, but consider a reward for agreeing to help me. Right now you seem to simply want a piece of that vampire. But if you die on me because of it, my ability to finish this may be in question. Shiki, the source of the rumor in town, the dead apostle, that the true ancestors and the agent of the church are searching for what is one called Tatsuri. Tatsuri? You mean like a curse? Yes, the etymology derives from this country, word for curse. The dead apostle Tatsuri is a vampire lacking independent individuality. It pieces together anxiety from the bits and rumors to appear real and feeds in cycle. A rumor that appears real and feeds in cycles? Yes, a criminal that reveals in the reactions of the others of his deeds. Dead apostles are normally not content with simply drinking blood as the years pass. They make their own rules and take pleasure not only in drinking blood, but to protecting those rules. To make matters worse, Tatsuri has the ability to gather up rumors. Similar to the true ancestors, Marvel Phantasm, Tatsuri is able to materialize the imagination of humans. So the more uneasy humans are, and the more bad rumors spread, the more his power grows. Hey then, you mean in the absence of bad rumors he can exist? He can't exist? Yes, a cursed strength is extreme anxiety, and operating this principle, it can transform general rumors into reality. That which is called Tatsuri truly does have the ability to materialize rumors. It is one kind of what we call a reality marble. Strong dead apostles are able to create within themselves a different reality from the outside world. This reality marble is a separate world created from one imagination. Usually it's from a constant fix, but Tatsuri reality marble is something which takes form for nearby humans. Because of that, the content of reality marble is separate from that of the world around it. Reality marbles are also very short-lived. No matter how strong the dead apostle is, he cannot maintain one or more than a single night. A single night is the limit? Is that why the rumors of the killers are only a night? No, Tatsuri has not yet occurred. In order to take form, the rumors must spread through the town in order to increase their probability. Right now, Tatsuri is only a rumor, but just rumors can not kill anyone in reality, right? Tatsuri is spreading roots through this town, permitting it with unpleasant rumors. As time passes, the rumors start to turn into reality, and they occur due to the bizarre circumstances. That means the likelihood of the true killer or vampire serving as a model is high. In any case, thanks to all those incidents which occurred before, I think it's only natural for the people at this time to feel uneasy about it. Oh, in other words, this dead apostle named Tatsuri hasn't drunk blood in this town yet, and he has to wait until the rumors become closer to reality before he can? To put it succinctly, yes. For Tatsuri, the town in which he appears is only in one stage, and the audience had just arrived. The imagination fueled the play, and when the seats are filled, Tatsuri appears. The curtain rises. Yes, from one night. In the past, Tatsuri would claim victim after victim in the town in which he occurred until it was morning. At times, it would be given to preying on everyone in the whole town. At any rate, he was the unpleasant rumor. Everyone in town believed him. Humans cannot fight back against their own nightmares. Their worst fear is given shape. Because they cannot fight back, it is truly a nightmare, and once a curse begins, there's no stopping it. Correct. You are also part of the audience. No, you might just be the guest of honor. There's a high possibility whatever unpleasantness you think will become Tatsuri. Huh? Why me? You are the human most tied to the true ancestor. You are the one receiving the true ancestor's favor. So this time is considered quite desirable for an appearance. The true ancestor favor? If that's what you think, you're a little mistaken. But why would it make me such a desirable target? If you know the true ancestor very well, right? If you think about it, it's very obvious. The absolute worst nightmare in this town would be a true ancestor gone mad. If I get worried about Ark indiscriminately drinking blood, or think that Sion-senpai Akia getting in a fight would be bad, then the chance of that becoming reality is high. Curses work more on the principle of changing things, which exists rather than creating something out of nothing. Please think of Tatsuri as some sort of dead apostle who uses curse as familiars. In this case, wouldn't it simply be easier for Tatsuri to take possession of the true ancestor and start rampaging rather than truly becoming rampaging true ancestor? Consequently, your image of unpleasantness is much more clearly defined than anyone else. Having seen so many real vampires, you provide a far more vivid image from which to construct a false one. Oh yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Then if I imagine that guy for instance. Oh, what the fuck? If I get trouble thinking about that. Whoa. Shion. Shion, what's wrong? Are you hurt from your fight with Ark? No, that is not it. It just suddenly become nauseous. No need for concern. More importantly, Shiki, what are you going to do now? Why do you ask that? Our efforts to negotiate with the true ancestor failed, but there still remains the possibility. Our top priority is dealing with Tatari, so we may use it as a bargaining chip. In other words, there's no need for you to act as a mediator. You can just go back to... in that case, let's do it together. I'm looking for the vampire anyway, and you have to do something about Tatari before you can talk with Art. And we are partners after all. You helped me too. You're a help to me too. I am surprised. Shiki, you still intend to help me? Well, I do not have any more information for you, and I'm still hiding so much. Have you answered whatever I ask? I don't understand anything. All I do is ask, right? Q animation? What are so godlike? Oh, you watched the newest episode of Kobayashi Maid, yeah. Kyo Annie, bro. The best studio ever. Easily the best. Everything looks so clean. Even the zoom into their faces, perfect. The lighting, perfect. You prefer them on Unfoldable? It's easy. Kyo Annie. Unfoldable has his own unique style, right? I want to describe Kyo Annie's like perfection, right? They're like perfection of movement and everything. They try to make their anime like, it's like, I don't want to say like, how do I describe it? I don't want to say like real life, but the animations are like very crisp. Meanwhile, Unfoldable is more like, it's more like Flash, right? It's more like, it's a lot of, it's like gold to a cat or something, like yarn to a cat maybe. I don't know how to describe it. They're like gold. I don't know how to describe it. Kyo's like, in my opinion, is for perfection. Unfoldable is for showing off, if that makes sense. That's what I think. Mappa, I think Mappa is definitely for, it's mostly for their fight scenes. They're kind of like Unfoldable too. I think I'll leave it as Mappa like for Unfoldable. It's mostly for Flash too. Kyo put effort into everything. Unfoldable put efforts too on a lot of stuff, but it's mostly for the fight scenes, in my opinion. Anyway, let's just roam around for a while. We still need to do something about this Tatari dead apostle before his curse becomes real. With that, Shiki and I begin to search together. I wonder why. There is no need since the true ancestors have refused to cooperate. And he still doesn't understand what Tatari is if he thinks he can just run into it while we walk around like this. Excuse me. It is meaningless. It was so easy to run across Tatari like that. It would have already been sealed by the church long ago. Understanding the futility, I still continue to search with Shiki. In other words, the reason is unknown. I can't believe it. Things I do not understand discomfort me. So why am I? This lack of understanding is probably getting on my nerves. Shion, maybe this direction's better. There's nothing in that direction. Traces will not be found in the center of town, but as edges. Its edges. Let's see. The park, my family mansion, the industrial sector, the brand new construction site. Oh, the school. That's where the vampire lair was before. There's no importance that you exclude the school. During this holiday, there will be no one there, correct? Tatsudu will not be appear with no rumors will start. In other words, a place where no people gather. Oh, then let's head off to the construction site. My choice of words were not correct. Tatsudu does not like crowded places. Instead, places where one can view signs of life are desired. Then elevated places such as school or the Tona mansions are desired. We hurried to the construction site, the place where Shiki had to experience a party. Oh, is this where Sasuke died? Let's see what it looks like. His thoughts flow into me through the aetherlight. Despite appearing calm, his thoughts are full of his classmates. Yeah, this is where Sasuke died at, the construction site. His thoughts are full of his classmates that became a vampire. And those thoughts became painful. A deeper look at Shikichu's state shows him to be obscure monk, threading across the mountain needles. But unconsciously, he repeatedly tells himself to ignore the path so he can continue walking forward. Zzzt. Should I just cut the connection with the ether light? If I do that, his thoughts will no longer flow towards me. That is where the nausea came from earlier. Shiki was imagining the thought of blood so freshly that I practically became drunk on it. Shion, be careful. The steps are crumbling and isn't very bright, so watch your step. I know. I can see that much by the moonlight. Yeah, it's almost a full moon. I guess it is bright tonight. After it says that, I look up at the sky. The golden moon hangs overhead. The dark, chaotic ruin reminds me of the night. The night 3 years ago. The one night in the mountain village. The village destroyed by Tatsudu. I was the only one who survived. No, I was allowed to escape. I'm shamefully escaped from that thing, but which it is impossible to live after having your blood drank by it. Shiki, can I ask you a question? Do you hate vampires? That's a pretty tough question, Shion. In the darkness, Shiki takes a step forward. Right behind him, I hate them. There's no doubt about it. For a brief second, I sense an icy intent to kill. But my hatred isn't directed towards them. Only humans have the conception of good and evil. I see. There's no good or evil when it comes to vampires. Just displeasure at drinking blood. A monster that drinks human blood. A serpent that steals human blood. That monster let alone escape. I ask it why it let me go. What do you mean? I feel sorry for my own kind. Saying that as a smile, it disappeared. To think it is one of my relatives make me so angry I could go crazy. One in whom the blood of Elton flows. The same blood of Elton within me. His body which can no longer turn back. It looks like this way is a bus. I was thinking maybe the center of town is suspicious. Red. I don't like the color red. Shall we go back for now? Next time we'll try that. Blood. I don't like to remember blood. Shion. To need something like that who... Shion, hey, are you okay? Shion! So I won't allow it. The one who let only me escape. Myself who escaped. In this weak flesh of mine. Yes, this time, in order to lower the curtain of the midsummer night dream. Park. Then we're gonna fight at the park again? What the heck? Bruh. Oof, I managed to carry her this far. I place Shion gently down on the bench. Unconscious, she lies there, breathing painfully. Shion may have some sort of chronic disease. She looks worse when I met her, and she did just collapse after all. What do I do now? I don't know where she sleeps, and it would be a problem if I just left her here. Of course, I'll stay with her until she wakes up, but I want to take her somewhere else. Why? Taking her here in the dead of night wasn't a good idea. There was even that trouble with Ark just a little earlier. but there really is no other place I can take her. Her place is of course out of the question. Just what will Akia, Hisu, and Kohaku-san think about me then? Senpai room and art place are the same. In that case, I just have to tend to her until morning. I understand you fear human. Stay in a place like that. You must fear the memory of that night you spent here. Then he took off his glasses! I whirl around to face that voice I see. Damn, yo, it's fucking Nero! So that explains why the villains come back in Melty Blood. Every time Shiki imagine his memories, every time he remembers somebody, they come back to life. But they're just an imagination. But Tatsuri has the ability to make that imagination into reality, kind of. I think that's what I got the gist of. The fear saturating you is impossible to erase. It is difficult to banish it into oblivion when it spawns for the darkness within you. You, why are you here? There's no need, there is no why, no right or wrong. I simply exist here as myself. I must be a fake, not reality. I may be an impossible existence, a decaying corpse, but if I'm allowed to exist, I would turn myself into reality. The vampire in the black overcoat, Chaos, the enemy I once defeated, the one who clothed himself with 666 familiars drawn closer to me. You wish to fight? Naturally, you are the one yearning for annihilation. A curse is no more than one sin returning to them. Therefore, this curse is the fruit of your own wandering thoughts, of your self-destruction. His black coat flutters. Through the darkness flows countless beasts. Run away, Shiki! Ah! Oh, another one, but a magus. Not many circus, but a fine quality. It has been a long time since I last fed on a magus. But be assured, I wouldn't hurt your intellect. It would not be wasted. Shiki, you, of all things, you had to think that here? Look! It's my fault that he came here after all. Did I not say Tatsuri was something which could not exist unless it received the influence of others? A monster which could not normally exist, one which gives rise from the fear of others. To you, Neural Chaos is a curse which embodies both of these things. It is exactly the kind of form that Tatsuri impatiently waits for during the full moon. What? You mean he? Yes, that is the dead apostle called Tatsuri. Things are moving faster than planned, but it cannot be helped. Shion gets in the fighting stance. The vampire which made his appearance raised his hand towards us in perfect composure, just like that time. Excellent. I defeated you once before. If you assist, I will defeat you as many times as it takes. I ready my knife and advance towards the vampire. My knife and Shion thread. They mingle in the uproar, his roar underneath the full moon. Damn, you know it'd be tight if they made an anime, bro. This being an anime might be pretty cool. I think I'll watch it. Alright, let's go, bro. Damn. The priest. The priest's voice. Oh, you bitch. Oh my god. Get off, Shiki. Ah. Oh, what the fuck's my kick? Oh. What's my DP? Oh. Bro, you saw that? I was just moving backwards. Dude, he's blocking. What a bitch. What the fuck? Oh my god. How you, oh, there you go. You can't jump cancel after that. Yes, you can. There you go. Oh, fuck. Oh, I tried to grab. Fuck. Dude, where's my super? Hold on. Not yet, Nero. Oh, don't do it, Nero. Dude, grabbing this game seems buff. Shaky's kind of cool. Wait. I got this. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even do that. Okay. Okay, watch this, bro. 17 dissections! 17 dissections! Please! Oh! Alright. That was pretty sweet. 17 dissection, bro. 17 pieces. Not bad. As expected from number 10. Exceeds even my former potential. But in these circumstances, it will not be enough. What's going on? He's fading? Too early. After all, you're the only one for... Damn, I wish this was voice, bruh. Because, bruh, his voice is way cooler. Neuro voice. Oh, well. Too early. After all, you're the only one for whom neural chaos is a strongly held fear. There is not enough strength of rumor for full conceptualization. In that state, anyone could kill Tatari. An opening! I did that, bro! 17 pieces! I am to be killed by you a second time? I see. Myself, or even our ancestors, are but frail beings before inception like you. Perhaps an irregularity. What the fuck's that word? Irregularity. Like you. Can even summon the princess and bestow upon me that form. Dang, he's sung by Hime! Very well. Being one of the 27 dead apostle ancestors has lost his favor. Being an original would be much more appropriate for my final form. I can't believe it. Even if it's pointless, that statement escaped my lips. The eyes of Tonoshiki sees death. Not the death of substance, but the death of meaning, of existence itself. I knew that from reading his data, but I didn't understand it. He truly is a god of death. Tatari, in complete form, is information. To be able to attack and eliminate it, like a tangible object is... What a wild card. For him, he could probably kill concepts beyond human comprehension. Gone. Did I defeat it? Shiki says this in a half disbelief. It isn't because it was simple compared to the long gone dead apostle. In the first place, Itachi is composed only of information. He cannot be a challenge. Shiki, being well tuned to the life and death of an opponent he defeated before, is simply able to perceive the passing once more. Shion, just now. Yes, it is finished. You have destroyed the vampire you were looking for, Shiki. For real? Yes, well done, Shiki. You destroyed Tatari before any victims. She's lying, bro. No way. She's trying to make Shiki go home. I lied. With such an obvious lie, he might be able to tell, but he really has no way of denying it. I am his only source of information regarding Tatari. If I say it is finished, then all he can do is nod. I see. Got it. Well then, what are you going to do, Shion? That dead apostle Tatari, he's gone now. As the true ancestor will not cooperate with me, I have no need for this town. Or for you. I will soon be leaving. Is it really okay? About Ark? Yes, in the first place, I knew my chances of gaining her cooperation were low. A negotiation failed, so there's no second time. Rather than waste time negotiating, it would be better for me to return my research. That always been my goal. Oh, that's fine, but in that case, it would be better to just go back, he says in a perfectly natural tone as he stops. His words, they are correct. For me, it is meaningless to search for Tatari tonight. I understand it was meaningless for me to try to use Tatari in a negotiation with the true ancestor. So, this is why I agreed to search for the vampire with Shiki, even though it's promised only a small chance of success. Shion, what's wrong? You don't look too well again. No, there's no need to worry. In other words, even if just briefly, I worked with Shiki unselfishly. The reason is so simple, it almost does not come to mind. What is this? Does this mean I have a liking for him? Oh, damn! Damn, let's go! What is it, Shion? Someone staring at my face like that. This is it, the Shion jab. I've been waiting so many years for this. Maybe only 2. Ever since that Shion job rumor appeared 2 years ago, I've been waiting for this day. It's finally true. Let's do it. Shiki is flustered, probably because my behavior is different than usual. Yeah, I feel the same way. Until now, I never really spoke with someone of the opposite gender close to my age. Until now, I never held a strong interest in that. I never knew it was this easy for people to start liking one another. It was troubling. My chest starts to get tighter, and my face starts to get hotter. It's failure of the fundamental control of all alchemists learn. But just as well, it does not appear to be a negative sensation. Perhaps a dog running on the ground that suddenly became able to fly would feel the same exhilaration. Thinking that, I suddenly feel a strange happiness. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by nausea. Shion, you've been acting a little strange for a while now. Isn't it better to just rest after all? I'm feeling poorly. Sion will return. Because the vampire causing disturbances in this town is now gone, our cooperative relationship is now finished. Yeah, that's true. Then we will part here. Farewell, Shiki. I withdrew my ether light from Shiki. The thread connecting us is not broken. The contract between us also reaches in. I turn away from him. My nausea vanishes, as does my feeling of exaltation. But that the type of miracle occurring until now become elucidated. Because I never liked anyone, I can only feel unhappy about myself. So I endured it. Endured it by my dry, empty, and meaningless action. What moved me was emotion that I never truly felt before. These emotions. No, the emotion of liking something was barely a part of my life. So these past 3 years, I just endured it? But even that is at the end. Whether I like someone or not, this body has reached its limit. This body has reached a level where I can no longer maintain it without drinking blood. But maybe there's a plus side. A human before it transformed into a vampire? Being bitten by a vampire, a human that can only become a vampire is brought down by one thing. Wanting someone else. Just that simple emotion. I know that now. Alright, this is it. Dude, we got L? Wait. Oh. Lord of Lies. Agitator. So this is it. This the ending. Do I go for a bad ending? I think I'll go for all the bad endings later. Let's do all the good endings for now. Hot. My throat is parched. I might go for a bad ending actually. How long has it been since my thirst has been quenched? My body is harmed by the rising sun. In exchange, these abilities far surpass my previous ones. That is only natural. And your momentum increases. You must increase your intake of nutrients. Regular food will not suffice. It will not satisfy. This thirst will not leave me. Red blood screaming from anguish. This body, which can only be healed by corruption. Always, for these past 3 years, I've always resisted the temptation. That night, ever since the summer, where I got bitten by Tatsuri. Hot, hot, hot. The walls of my throat stick together, as if to block off my head from the rest of the body. My head floats above my body, as if not even attached. There are only one way to bring everything together. There are no nerves connecting the limbs of a vampire. What connects a vampire is just red blood. Moreover, the blood of others. Vampires cannot survive without stealing the blood of others. It won't do it. It will never do it. It never wants to be the same as that one. Because an existence like mine that cannot survive without stealing from others is a mistake. But at the same time, I know. It is only natural to require a greater intake of energy in order to maintain such a desired existence, an existence where such a supreme level of life force exists. The race of vampires is an existence far beyond that of humans, so a human diet could not compare to that of a vampire. In other words, red, blood, anguish, despair. Of course, you cannot say that is normal, but the energy is provided is immense. I know that, I understand. As an alchemist, what makes sense is justified. So, does that make the race of vampire justified? For them, a living organism, they are not doing anything wrong. Drinking blood is a totally natural phenomenon, without any shame. But I continue my refusal to do it. I don't understand. Why do I keep clinging to my humanity? It does not add up. Some numerical value must be incorrect. Otherwise, I will still have these doubts. I will not still have these doubts. I can only think of this all calmly. But just where, when, and what is mistaken? Damn, it's the full moon! What is mistaken? Mumbling that, I awaken. Oh. Night. It is finally a full moon. That is the time limit. All the ripening rumors will become toxicity tonight. My true goal, bringing vengeance to the one who initiated me into the race of vampires, attacking the enemy of Eltnum. It will end here, no matter what, by tomorrow. I think I am finished. These past 3 years, never returned to Atlas, continuing my flight from the church, and my relentless pursuit. Only these past 3 years. During that time, all I gained is just an understanding that my vampiric impulse may cause me to develop a liking for others. In the end, I didn't even discover what was wrong. Not that I wanted an answer. All I wanted to know was where I, Shion Eltnum, went wrong. I didn't need an answer because that was, after all, ever since I found an answer, my dullness of existence would not change. Isn't that what is wrong is right? Just I only wanted to know what was wrong. After all, I couldn't even feel that simple desire. Time to go. Tonight would be the last night. I emerged from the back alley. There's only one place to go. That shrine where the whole town could be seen, where he and I first met. The tall, partially constructed skyscraper, the place by some strange twist of fate called Shrine, would be my final stop tonight. I knew from the very beginning what toxicity would coverage. I didn't come to the city because I could sense his presence like an agent or a hunter. I reached my conclusion through my calculations. The projected location in this city matched it. Almost time. This time I will. Even if I'm alone, I would defeat toxicity. My entire body freezes. Just thinking that I'm unable to combat that monster causes my thoughts to halt. It was only natural. Not knowing what shape it will take, I do not know if I can hold down my own against it. Enemy who has not taken form cannot be analyzed for data. Alchemists are those who fight using information. Yet I do not even have that to draw on. I must go. It's almost midnight. With shaking legs, I advance forward with my mind, still encased in ice. And then, oh, you finally came. In the entrance to the building. Hey, you're an hour late, Shion. Look at this dumb idiot, bro. That's why we like him, though. Because he's a dumb idiot. He's so nice. He's there, raising his hand, an easy greeting. Look at Shion. Shiki? Yeah, but what's with that expression? You look like you've seen a ghost. Because why? Why not? Didn't we promise? Until we both met our objective that we would cooperate. So it's not quite over yet. You haven't found what you're looking for, Shion. I see. In short, he saw through everything and was playing dumb. I am a little surprised. My ether light's detached, so I don't know what he's thinking, but I truly know just how good of a person he is. Because he knew he didn't destroy the vampire, and that I was hiding something from him. Yet he still waited for Shion Eltnum, just like before. Certainly, there still remains one of my objectives, but that is my problem. Your objective was met last night, so I do not think there is any reason for you to wait for me. Oh, yeah, sorry, but please don't worry about it. After all, I couldn't quite rest easy unless it was completely confirmed. If the vampire was still here, it would be bad. I'm not finished yet, so there's no reason for me to go back. Well, since our goals are pretty similar, can we just team up like before? So let's just stay together a little longer. I do not mind, but I cannot bear responsibility for what happens. It will get deadly, and I will look out for myself more than you. Are you still okay with that? Sure, but I did the same thing, so I won't mind one bit. I wonder. Did you say something, Shion? I cannot believe what you just said. I do not mind. Because I can believe in you, Shiki. Oh, that smile, bro. And the two of us entered the building. My legs, which were shaking so hard earlier, slipped into the easy gait, as if my trembling from before never happened. Probably because I am happy. I am, to not fool myself and say it bluntly, I am overjoyed. I am less embarrassed than I thought I'd be. Moreover, I feel splendid. Now, time to switch out my emotions. I have to try as hard as I can to hide my feelings from Shiki, act like the way I was before. The elevator rises. There wasn't any electricity, but after a little fiddling from Shion, our trip to the rooftop began. Hey, Shion, yesterday we defeated Tatsuki that became Nero, yet he's still here. Does that mean we have to defeat the true Tatsuki? No, when it comes to Tatsuki, there's no such thing as true Tatsuki or fake Tatsuki. Yes, not even you can completely cure Tatsuki. There's a special among all of the 27 ancestors of dead apostles. Huh? Tatsuki can exist forever through others, the same as Roa, the infinite reincarnator. Wait a minute, Shion. What did you just say just now? Oh, about Roa. You were connected to him, weren't you? Yeah, I was. Wait, that's not it. What you said before. What did you say exactly about Tatsuki? Tatsuki is one of the 27 ancestors of the dead apostles. Come to think of it, I never did tell you. No, you didn't. Those 27 dead ancestors of dead apostles are the strongest, aren't they? I never knew he was one of those. That was an omission on my part. I will explain everything, so please do not be angry. Simply put, Tatsuki is an unprecedented vampire. The dead apostles were only humans who became vampires. There are second generation vampires who are their own breed of vampires apart from the true ancestors. The highest among those are called the 27 ancestors. Among those 27, there are whose true form is unknown. The other dead apostles do not know them, and not even the church pursues them, because they are ancestors, and other than 27, do not face them either. Their existence is strange, even among vampires, and Tigmas was stray from the norm of the 27. And that is Tatsuki, number 13. Oh, I didn't know that. Varechia. The vampire called the Knight of Varechia. I didn't know he's Tatsuki. I thought Tatsuki was like the huge ass Egyptian girl that you fought as a boss, but it's like in back. I didn't know that. The Knight of Varechia. I heard something about that from Senpai. The church knows where the layers of the 27 ancestors are, with the exception of one of them. Yes, Tatsuki. No, the Knight of Varechia does not have a layer. In the first place, it is something that does not even exist in this world. Something that doesn't even exist in this world? You mean he's dead? No. There are those among the ancestors that exist even though their bodies have been destroyed. Simply, you cannot destroy the 27 ancestors by destroying just their bodies. But that is not what I meant. The Knight of Varechia truly does not exist. A dead apostle that cannot exist unless certain conditions are met. But as long as they are met, it is a dead apostle that can live forever. That is the form of immortality possessed by the Knight of Varechia. Immortality? Not even dead apostle lasts forever, yet they still yearn for eternity? Right. Those are the words of the infinite reincarnated Roa. Yes, the Knight of Varechia resembles him terribly. It does not independently exist eternally, only by others. Dead apostles are immortal, but not eternal. And immortality, which requires them to drink the blood of others, means they will not age, but does not mean they will not die. Most ancestors work to perfect that incomplete immortality, but they all fall short. Among them, there are those who seek eternity, not from themselves, but from others. One was Miyako Vonjong, a dead apostle reincarnated into those with ability. Another is the Knight of Varechia, Zepia Eltnum Oberon. He took another approach from Roa, but still obtained eternity through others. Zepia Eltnum Oberon? Wait, his name is the same as... Quite. The details of the names have nothing to do with this explanation. It would take too long to explain that. He had his eyes on using others to attain eternity. No, you must say a circumstantial eternity. His life does not reach eternity, but his phenomenon does. No matter how strong a life form is, it can only know defeat against a life form which succeeds it, and its life is destroyed. If it dies, it would disappear. But if its origin is a phenomenon that occur after a certain set of circumstances, then it cannot truly die, because as soon as those conditions are met, it will occur once again. Zephia chose this occurrence condition to be based on human conception. Yes, to carry this analogy to the extremes, he is like a typhoon. A typhoon stems from low pressure. It is a continual menace, occurring over and over as long as conditions are met. But even if you could destroy the phenomenon of a typhoon, it would start reoccur within this world. That is what Tatsuri is like. A societal phenomenon, a rumor relying on information, which will continue as long as the human world continues. What is born from that is Tatsuri, the vampire called the Night of Rarichia. Sorry, Shion, could you explain it in terms a little easier to understand? There truly is no orientation, but please think of it as the kind of energy that gives orientation. The dead apostle Zephia failed in his attempt to gain the arcane secrets called the Six, but as expected from the dead apostle, he did not fail completely. Hey, I think I know about the Six magic. Is that magic or is that arcane? Maybe arcane is different from magic. Let's not get too stuck on that. I think I know about that. I think I heard that from Heaven Fields and Fate. But I think that's different. Arcane and magic might be different. He was unable to rewrite the system, but he was able to remain inside. After failing to gain the Six, Zephia's body was dispersed. But it was dispersed according to his wishes. The diffusion to his strong spiritual elements caused him to remain in this world. Normally, the separation of these spiritual elements, the soul separation from the body, causes it to fall into nothing. Whether it happens quickly or slowly, it is all the same. The natural process one cannot resist. Released from the prison of the flesh, the spiritual elements have no attempt of their own salvation to orient them. Perhaps fall into nothingness until they are once again transformed. But before that happened to Zephia, he mastered the Tatsuri equation. As long as the containing conditions are met, his dispersed spiritual element converge upon rumors and are born new to this world. In a span it takes for a human to disappear, the alchemist Zephia calculated the place where Tatsuri would occur. All that is left is to chart his journey over a 1,000-year cycle and send his body along such a route. Of course, that route is an endless one-way trip. Zephia placed himself into a silico route so that even after the attempt called Zephia ceased to exist, his scattered parts would continue along that program. The dead apostle named Zephia no longer exists, so the 13th slot has no name. The dead apostle called Tatsuri isn't actually a dead apostle, but nothing more than a phenomenon. Nothing more than a phenomenon! But a phenomenon that just enters reality from unpleasant rumors just. Yes, the dispersed dead apostle does not have anything left in his former self. No, in the first place, there's no way such a thing to come back. Where the dead apostle called the Night of Rarichia went is simple. It has to do with mastering the system of authenticating rumors and realizing them into his own body. When a community of people imagines one thing at the same time, there emerges a consensus of village, a legend. Just when such a legend becomes universally established, the Night of Rarichia becomes that legend and disappears on the same manner. It appears when the first appearance was in Romania, occurring in Rarichia. Yes, Rarichia region of Romania was once home to the feudal lord Vlad Tepes. Wait a minute, don't fucking tell me he's Vladimir. That's bullshit. Is it? It is said that he was lenient to his people. Vlad was incredibly brutal towards his enemies, the invading Turks. Doing the unthinkable to other people, not only killing the enemy, but going even further by using their flowing blood in strategy. Despite going so far to protect his own people, rumors began to say he was a vampire. Of course, that was just a rumors. Yet, in civilization blanketed in darkness, vampires did exist. The people feared Vlad Tepes was a vampire. It had nothing to do with reality. And after Vlad Tepes died, the town still circulated the rumor. If the Lord is a vampire, then during the full moon he would return to drink our blood, won't he? Vlad, rumored to be a vampire even when he was alive, he still feared of being a vampire after he died. The rumor of a vampire in such an isolated place was very useful for Zephia. He chose Rarichia, the place of death of Vlad Tepes, as his best sample case to begin from. On the night of the full moon, he transformed into the room of Vlad the vampire and began massacring the people. After the knights of the church arrived, there was not a single body with any liquid left. From the streets to streets, human skins were spread all over the ground. Vlad, the vampire rumored to drink until there is nothing left, drank not only their blood, but all the water within their bodies. Everyone of the knights must have thought it was a true nightmare. That event and massacre was so terrible, the church could only call it one thing. The ultimate nightmare of gathering of all terror. Just the Night of Radechia. The Night of Radechia. And what happened to him after that? He disappeared. With the death of all those who feared his curse was no longer spread. After the Night of Radechia killed all those who made him, he vanishes. Well, he was able to appear for one night, so it was possible for people to survive. I don't get it. The Night of Radechia materializes curses, right? So if you left the people alone and first spawned him, wouldn't he be able to last forever? No, Tatsuki received the form of a curse. Unless he acts according to that conceptualization, he would not be able to exist. After crystallizing into objects that the people dreaded wishes, he kills them all, and then vanishes according to those wishes. Appearing as a curse, Tatsuki must be above all else a curse. I guess I understand a little. Then it was humans who made the Night of Radechia into a curse, so Tatsuki could be made into something bad or something good. Kinda like a story about a monkey paw, where it's granted your wishes is all too simple a manner. So if a human thought is something good, then it wouldn't turn into a vampire, right? Revive at the rooftop, Shiki. Then right here is where yes, at midnight, the Night of Radechia. That was a really long elevator, bro. Yes, at midnight, the Night of Radechia will begin. You cannot die, Shiki, so please discard any useless thoughts right now. Shion pushes the control panel. The not quite finished elevator groan as the door opens. Shrine skyscraper, rooftop. The rooftop is still being constructed. It seems no one is around. There's probably has not been anyone around these past few days. Shion, what are you doing spinning around like that? Is that ballet? No, I'm using my ether light to draw information from the surrounding. Checking around at a time like this, you really are. It has begun. That is Tatsuki. This isn't good. I can't really see them. Of course, right now you cannot see any lines of death there. You cannot kill words. Inside there is still nothing but words. You cannot. Oh damn! Look at Shiki, bro. You cannot kill that which is yet to exist. At this stage, the only thing that can kill it is something like Arcuid Brunstead. Arc? You mean only something that's recklessly strong can break it? You really are quite direct. I have been wondering for quite a while, but how come you're only so direct when it comes to the true ancestor? No, that's not it. She won't understand unless you really spell it out for her. Click. I see. This is how Akia feels. It may be wishful thinking, but I may get along with her. Oh my god. What are you saying over there, Shion? Can you not tell? I'm just thinking out loud to myself. Let us move on, Shiki. It seems Tatsuki is taking shape. Look, this art. I knew it. You chose to take the strongest form by drawing upon the thoughts of the person who knew of vampires at this time. But of course, the Night of Radechia goal had nothing to do with being a curse. Zeppia's goal was to become a true ancestor. Zeppia never knew things would turn out like this. When this time the method to become the true ancestor, the ancestor he was seeking, has emerged. As a backup plan, Zeppia investigated places where appearances of the true ancestor would appear, which is why I am here now. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but Zeppia's goal is within my grasp. Tonight, the name of the Night of Radechia will end. Without even thinking, I hold my breath. That is Tatsuki. The Night of Radechia not only took her appearance, but took art, personality, and mannerism. Oh, you're here too, Shiki? Wow, I thought you would have come by yourself. So I'm pretty surprised Shiki is with you, Shion. You got a little softer over these past 3 years. Yeah, it is beef. Oh, it's roast beef! It's roast beef! Wait, is that her real name? I thought it was rice beef. I meant, whatever, bro. Roast beef. Rice. With R-I-S-E. Who's Reese? Maybe they changed her name later. Reese beef was the one that protects you. Man, fuck it, I'll call her roast beef. Bastard! Don't speak so lightly about her. Oh, she's the girl that died? I didn't even know that. I didn't know she was dead. Oh, no wonder we didn't see her in the remake. Shion's whole body is shaking. Arc, no, the Night of Radechia seems to enjoy seeing her like that. Wait, Shion, can I try and talk for a little bit? Shiki, it's dangerous. That may look like the true ancestor, but it's totally different on the inside. Trying to hold a conversation, that's just being... I know, but there's something I want to ask. The Naiorichia, right? If you're the vampire who truly takes the form of others, then answer me. Have you ever once not had the will to drink someone's blood? I see now, Shiki. Even though it's me, you're really concerned about that. I'm just asking you a question. You can take the form of people's wishes, right? Then maybe once you can actually become something good. Oh, you're so good to ask me something so nice like that. It's wonderful, wonderful. Don't poke fun. If you're in that form, then I know you'll answer me. Well then, has that ever happened? Yeah, it happened. Not once, but many times. When people wish for a bumper crop, or for arguing villagers to become friends, for a god of a secret tree, or to have a plague lifted. Of course, I grant each and every one of those. After all, I am the vampire who appeared according to everyone's wishes, right? Then I had to do at least grant their wishes, don't I? You know what he kind of remind me of? Doesn't he remind me of the Holy Grail? I don't know when this came out. Melty Blood. I think this probably came out I don't know, man, whatever. I'm just gonna put that out there. It reminds me of the Holy Grail. Right? Like Angry Manu. That's what it reminds me of. Because don't Angry Manu only take the form of people's wishes too? Or something like that. Maybe not. They made him into an evil god. I'm trying to remember. Whatever, let's continue. And then if you become something evil, it's because of people. You don't have any will of your own, so you can only do what people wish upon themselves, right? Yeah, that's right. Even now, I am the result of your uneasiness, Shiki. I never thought once from my own will to harm other people, you know. That is a lie. You always killed people because you wanted to. Shion? Oh, that's terrible, Shion. I even let you go, so that's news to me. Then I asked Naiorichia. You said that there was a village that wanted a bumper crop. How did you make that happen? Excuse me. Simple. Without the proper agriculture condition, you cannot have a great harvest, right? So I provided plenty of fertilizers. The dead bodies of everyone in the village, of course. Damn. And for the quarreling townspeople, how did you make them friends? That it was simple. Everyone had a different opinion, so that they are quarreling, right? So I granted their wish. In the end, they all tried to escape from me together. In the village wanted their local god. I became their god, and because the god demanded, I took the heart of each and every one of them. Oh fuck! In the time frame, they're released from the plague. I helped them from the plague too. The quickest way to end someone suffering from the plague is for them to die, you know. Oh! Why you? What are you surprised about, Shiki? If you're that rude, I'll just kill you. Well, I'll kill you no matter what, actually. I am a vampire, and according to you all, I would drink the blood of everyone in this town. That's how things are, Shiki. The Naiorichia grants nothing other than sucking of blood. The vile demon that broadly interprets every desire of the people into killing everyone and sucking their blood. The Naiorichia, no, the man named Zepia who made it, will always kill everyone because he enjoyed it. Of course, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't interesting. I appear according to everyone's desire, and then I leave in a manner that they wish. The irony, the irony. Humans are so ironic. It's so wonderful that only humans are filled with such much irony, isn't it? A perfect, beautiful setting where everything goes right would be a boring play. What humans really enjoy is not a happy ending, but tragedy, right? What is beautiful is dirty. What is dirty is beautiful. If you cannot understand that, then you really can't take my place, Shion. Huh? What did he just say? Don't be ridiculous. I have nothing to do with you. It's not so, but your body is already at its limit. I don't know why you keep resisting it, but you should just hurry up and dirty yourself. You become the Naiorichia. It's alright if toxicity never occurs again. Zepia might not have gained anything, but if it is you, the Naiorichia, you may achieve everything. At least the rate of success will increase. What I introduce you to, and the fact that you understand me will not change. I do not have to be the one in charge. As long as the 6 is obtained, I will be satisfied. It isn't a bad thing, is it? The two of us together, you would wield a veto over any orders from the Knight of Orechia. After all, you would be the Knight of Orechia. After that happens, all you would need to worry about is your intake substance. If attacking him is not to your liking, there's no other way. I can find a compromise between your dignity and the Knight of Orechia. I am amazed. You have created quite the useless formula, Orechia. After all these hundreds of years, you just managed to gain a strong host. Your intelligence is being controlled by the intelligence of Arcuid Brunstead. My, for one such as you, becoming a true ancestor is impossible. What? I do not need to consider your proposal. I came here to destroy you by my own hand. It is entirely a matter of my own personal grudge. Attempt to do business with me by appealing to emotion rather than calculation is the height of folly. Now please disappear, Orechia. The night will not dance to your tune of lies. Before you can permit this town, I will destroy you now that you have taken shape. Oh, so as one of my kind, I thought you would have sympathized with me, but I was mistaken. The feeling is mutual, and you have ruined all the fun, Shion. Challenge me to a fight when your odds of success are so low. This is Art Castle. Bro, when this song plays, bro, I'm like, dang. They could have got another song. Why they gotta get this song? Yes, I am Arcuid Brunstead, Princess of True Ancestor. Materializing the world here is rather simple. Shion, for you, defeating me is impossible. Shiki, you are very fortunate. There are no restrictions to bind me here. Even if you killed Arc once, you will meet nothing but despair. Well then, this town is much bigger than usual. Time is very precious, you know. Welcome, both of you. I will destroy everything without leaving a trace. Alright. Do I want to play Shiki? I guess it doesn't matter. We gotta die. I want to see the bad ending. Oh my god. Ooh, I like this song. Red Arc, bro.
Round 1 fight.
Bro, her throat. Oh no. Come on, Arc. I'm gonna set this to super hard mode next time. Hold on. Perfect. Hey, do they talk? They do talk. Shiki said kono. Shine. She said shine. Teme. I'm getting the bad ending right now. Damn, look at the invisibility on my backdash. Let's go. You play anime games. So this is bad ending. Hey, how do you save? Do I have to do everything again? Oh, whatever. I am blown away. My body slides on the ground for over 1,000 meters. Oh, it's this button. How interesting. You two friends can just die together. Rolling on the ground. Normally I would run into something, but I just keep going. How many hundreds of meters have I rode so far? My arms and legs are gone. Eee. And my body clings to the road like a slug. Soon only my head remains. The instant my eyes are sheared off by the ground, I am no longer able to. Hey! That can't be it. Try again? Can I try again? Nice! Alright! Let's go, bro! You fuck with the wrong man! I can see the eyes of depth perception! Oh my god, that beat my grab. What the fuck? Oh, I was mashing! No, I want to do the other one. I want to do the 1,000 slash. There you go. Not that move. Stop using that move. God damn, just cut her up, Shiki.
そこまでだ。寝てろ。ラウンド2。
Let's go. Oh, you bitch! What the hell? Oh God. Not that, you move, idiot! Oh, she fell down. What the hell? Wait, you can't like cancel that. You can't use reverse beat. What, she got a charge? I thought there was no charge in this game. Oh God. Don't go. What? How did she do a charge? Don't do it. Don't do it. I just want to use my super. Don't do it. Don't do it. Damn, don't die. Game meter. God damn it. Oh my God. I really want to do the 17 dissection. Oh, fuck. That hurt. Come on. Get to 300. Fucking go. Why'd it take so long to build meter? Might as well lose the round, right? Nah, fuck it. Ah, I was so close to 300. I went to do the 17 dissection. Just like the lore, but whatever. No, wait. This cannot. Now! Ah, I'm disappearing after finally obtaining the body of a true ancestor. For me to disappear is... More precisely, you are falling. Your calculation included only my numbers. Ark knew how Shiki was a wild card, but you did not. No, you truly cannot comprehend. If you knew, you would never have attacked him directly. That's what it's here. Are you okay with this, Shion Eltnum? If I disappear, you will. All humans will die someday. That is all. But what is she? I can still make it. I will not accept you. As long as I live, I will not allow another Tatsuri. I thought he was an Egyptian chick. Hey, who's the Egyptian chick in Impact? Oh my God! Oh, it's the remix version. Damn. What? We did it? Yes, Tatsuri have been defeated this time. The Naiorechia will no longer occur within this town. This town? Then, is he still alive? You cannot annihilate the Naiorechia. The only way would be to return Zephia and kill him. However, that cycle will not occur for thousands of years. Oh, then you will. Nothing has changed from before. I am still researching the cure of vampirism, and if the Naiorechia occurs again, I will defeat it. You mean alone? No, the success rate of 2 people is higher than just 1. If I would not suffice, I would team up with someone else, and I know the world has an endless supply of people willing to help. So, worrying is needless. Please ignore this sheer nonsense. I will not be defeated so easily. Shion. I have to thank you, Shiki. You were my first partner, my first friend. So for now, we must part. Now that Tatsuri has vanished, the agent will come here to capture me. I see. I guess it can't be helped. But in the end, I couldn't really do much. Of course, this is just my story after all. You were just the audience wrapped in my selfishness. But at the same time, the one to lower the hurtons. Did you say something, Shion? No, it's nothing. Then I'll go back now. Shiki, you should go back before dawn. Then until next time. If anything happens, let me know. If I can help, I will. Okay, yes. I will ask without holding back, so prepare yourself. That sounds weird, Shion. As always, your Japanese is a little off. Yes, but I do not think I am mistaken. After the 2 of us smile, we part. I always forget she's not Japanese, man. I'll be honest. She's Egyptian. Yeah, that's right. I await the results of your research. If you gave up halfway through, I feel a little scornful of you, so you should also prepare yourself. In the end, Shiki said that, as if he saw how I really felt. Then he walked away. In the first place where we first fought, I saw him off. He got me good. If he tells me that, then I cannot do anything else. I am an overachiever, so scorn isn't something I can tolerate. Well, more than anything else. I cannot break the promise I made with my first partner. Shiki, I have to thank you again. The way I have to be from now on. But the connections of the Naiorechia, he realized them both yet didn't say anything. I have to thank him for his kindness. What then? I must be going. Will Tatsuri occur next to Australia or Europe? If things happen quickly, it will be another 10 years. Until then, I have to keep this body going. However, I can't succumb. Man, what a heavy promise to break. Drinking blood will accelerate the process of becoming a vampire. Even if the blood intake problem is solved, I have to find a way to resist vampirism. In that case, what to do is simple. It's been 5 minutes and 10 seconds since Shiki and I parted. Just like him, I walk away with a light gait. Auditia is no longer in this country. As long as I live as myself, he will not occur here. It was only once, but I was only here for a few days. But still, I will never forget this country. This is where I made a promise with my first friend. Even if we never meet again, I would never stop wanting to return here. If I were to make a wish, damn, honeymoon! It would be to continue our honeymoon here, as long as we could. Damn, Shiki! The sound of footsteps. All that remains is the hot, hot summer air, and a single abiding memory. That's it. Typhoon! Who wrote this? Who wrote this? That was Nasu! Nasu, what the hell was this, bro? I'm not gonna lie, this story is kind of weird, but oh well. It's only the first route. It's 8 routes. And music. Hey, didn't know right though. James Harris. I think I heard of that before. Interesting. Alright, whatever. Oh, music right there. Sound effects, right though. I knew Lord right there was the one. This is pretty good. Composer! Lord right though, bro. I like this song. Special thanks. Hey, did you spoil all the characters? I just realized that. I didn't look. But whatever, it's fine. That was pretty good. There goes the English staff, bro. English translation staff. Yo, shout outs to them, bro. I have no words. I'll be honest. The only thing I felt, there was a lot of lore for Shion, so that was pretty interesting. I didn't know about the Elton family. I didn't know about Atlas either. It makes me want to read Fate Grand Order now. I'm not gonna lie. I never was interested in it, but now I'm kind of interested. I'm wondering what Shion's like, so I kind of want to read that. But with that was pretty good. That's GG's. We did the first route, so we're gonna do the second route later though. It's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna call stops here. If you want to see all the characters, we can see them for a little bit. This song godlike, bro. I mean, it is way better, bro. Alright, maybe not way better, but this song's pretty good though, right? I kind of like this song. It's this characters. I don't know how to do the cheat codes. There's a cheat code to get G Akia. What does G Akia mean? I don't even know, bro. We got the maids. Man, look at Kohaku, bro, with the needles. Nania. Tonoshiki. Miyako. Arima. Hisue-chan. Damn, these sprites look really cool. Let's try Miyako. I want to play with Miyako a little bit. Let's choose, do they have this stage? I'm trying to look for the Arima stage. I don't think they have the Arima stage. So we are going to go... Let's go here. This song is a good song. It's a good song. I like the song. God. I'm getting used to it though. I'm getting used to the movement. There's a lot of delay in this game, but you get used to it. Is she a magic circus? I guess she is part of the Anima family, right? And the Anima family is connected to what? The Tonos. How you do this now? Oh, it's this? You got Alright, that's it. We'll do this next time. That was pretty cool. I really like the aesthetic of the original more though. I'm not gonna lie. Aesthetic is pretty nice. So that's GG's on Route 1. Route 1 was called, by the way, Agitator. We'll do Route 2, Goodbye. We'll do that one next time. So, until next time. Appreciate everyone stopped by. It's been cool. Laters. Bye.